That was worth everything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, and
Go
welcome
now.
to Agents of Edgewatch session 48. I think it's 48. God.
I'm glad people didn't hear that joke.
No, it set us off with some good energy.
I'm really glad that I lived
Blurst.
through that experience.
Did you notice that I started recording long after I...
Yes!
Nice.
Hey, I wasn't going to say anything. But
Know who else
Hey.
shouldn't have said anything? Anyway, continue.
Who was it?
The crates.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
we're off to a great start. So, how's everyone's week been?
Yay.
Terrific.
Yeah,
Great.
it's
Women
been
who don't wear
fantastic.
underwear never get their panties in a bunch.
God.
Fair point. Fair point.
I mean,
My players, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, sure, lump us all together.
I mean, bless. So, things that happened. You've leveled.
we
Yes.
did.
You did.
We did.
So, who wants to go first? Level 10 to 11. Not everyone speak at once.
Oh, sorry. Oops. I've lost my character sheet. Found my
Halcyon, do you want to go
character sheet.
first?
Yeah, good plan.
Sure. I got not particularly anything interesting. It was quite a muted level up. I got expertise. Rogue practically does nothing. I now
Does
pick
things.
locks better.
Yep.
I'm now harder to smell, and I now have more hit points. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
and I do
Oh.
I do more sneak attack damage.
See, that's
Of
not nothing.
Of course.
That's not nothing. Also, I think that's the fastest level up breakdown you've ever done, Sam. Good work.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't really have much interesting to add.
Who wants to go next?
I took,
Yep.
or Quintus took, the feat Die Hard, because people keep saying, "Oh, what if Quintus dies? It'll be terrible." So
You're the
that-
only one with a romantic interest in this party, so
Right,
yes,
yeah,
it
yeah,
would be
so-
terrible.
So that hopefully should, you know,
Oh god, imagine.
make me a little bit harder to die in a literal sense.
That'd be a heartbreaking scene, actually, taking Quintus's breastplate to Pava.
Okay, yeah. Chill, Satan. Thank you.
We're sorry, madam.
And also, the only person with a love interest in this campaign? I think
I'm just
Rose
gonna
would
make
like
a
to
note.
Speak to you about Rose, and Marta would like to speak to you about the Queen. But yeah, go ahead.
That's probably
Are
fair.
we shipping Mata with the Queen? Are we?
Oh, I've been shooting Marta with the Queen ever since she leapt over and whispered in her ear.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Heck yeah.
You need to get out more. Or less. I'm not sure.
Agents of Edgewatch, speed dating. God. Sis, Die Hard, anything else?
I'm nearly I'm at like 170 something hit points, which is nice.
Fuck.
I got armor proficiency.
Yep, so you're
master, which is nice. AC
There you
like
go.
buffs up a little bit more.
a little bit. You're at 31 now.
Yeah,
That's without a shield.
yeah, that's true. So that's nice. And
I just think
I'm
it's
now a master in warfare lore.
Ooh.
Mm.
What does that mean?
Strategy and tactics are goodlies.
Hmm.
And I can do the English. This will be fun. So, Rose, Mata, who wants to go first?
I got some spells.
Me too.
Okay, so Rose.
I got some spells.
Yep.
All right, nice. Let's go.
Thank you for the slow clap.
That's it. I got.
That was
some
a high five.
spells. Nice. Nice. Sorry, I don't want to hit my monitor that hard.
Self five.
But I respect your adherence to roleplay. I got some spells, and my proficiency for perception went to master. and that's all the interesting stuff. The rest of it, either I haven't picked yet, or yes.
Are we going to be revealing the spells as they come up?
Oh, always. What's the point
Always?
of telling people ahead of time?
Martyr, same for
Especially
you.
the rest of the party.
Yeah, sure.
Nick, I know for a fact that you got something cool at this level, didn't you?
Did I? What did I get?
Level 11. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 12. Never mind.
What? No, tell me. Like, I got a new
12's
level
a
of
pretty
spell.
cool level, right?
I got 6 level spells now.
Yeah.
Mm.
When does your next teaching kick in?
What teaching? Oh, my next
lesson.
lesson?
Next
Next
lesson.
level. Yeah.
Ah, okay, that is 12. Okay,
Ooh.
never mind.
So 12's going to be pretty big for everyone.
Not really
Yeah,
for me.
it's just
I'm,
like
I'm
it's
waiting.
a witch feat.
I'm waiting for 14. But yeah,
There's some witch
some
feats.
of the witch lessons are pretty fucking sick.
Oh, I might not take a lesson. I don't know yet.
I don't know. Anyway,
You got
That's us
options.
done.
It's fine. That is you done for your
6:37,
level.
7 minutes, including 2 minutes of being disgusted at my joke. So
Yeah.
great.
What
job,
else is new?
everybody.
So,
I wouldn't count that time as done. I'm still pretty disgusted.
well,
That's fair.
Yeah, just to be clear.
so, who remembers what happened last week?
We successfully heisted a place.
We unsuccessfully heisted a place.
I
you-
earned 1 gold piece, working
You
a
did.
full night's shift.
It's like, yay.
You also earned 750 gold pieces in a day.
Yeah, that's true.
And at current, no one is the wiser.
I
Which
do
is the
feel
big thing.
like we should maybe have a conversation about, well, this is clearly stolen money, right?
Yeah, but it's stolen money, so surely that makes it fine.
What makes it stolen?
They stole it
It's
from people
it's
who
a
they
Star Wars
robbed.
service fee.
Yes, exactly. They stole it from people who didn't know any better, and said we stole it from someone who didn't know any better.
That's not how casinos work. However,
I mean,
usually when something morally bad happens, you're the first one to bring it up. So
normally
I-
I don't
I
get
just wanted
gold
to be
when
part
you
of the
kill
something.
anyone. Just putting it out there.
well, you don't try hard enough.
And also, not to be offensive or anything,
Oh, okay.
but this was kind of not exactly out of left field as the 2 corpses that you left in the ground were. Just putting that out there.
3 cool. Anyway,
Oh,
mean,
come on.
One of them walked
Are
away.
you really going to complain about stealing from a casino?
oh no, this isn't a complaint. I'm just so long as
Accusing
we're all
me-
cool with it.
Accusing me of having double standards?
Little bit.
Death and stealing are far different things. For first thing, he doesn't even need the money.
Who said they needed breathing?
Most deities?
It's stealing one way or another. Stealing gold, stealing life.
Yes, but most people aren't coming back to life. Big cough. And most people can, as a matter of fact, make more money. So I feel like these are not equitable things.
You can always make more life.
Unlife? Correct.
Make
Well-
more life.
Between you and me, you're the one with the baby maker, so
Yeah,
I cede to your
fucking
expertise.
Wow.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Yeah.
So,
If you'd like to protest and hand back, if you feel morally bankrupt because of this, you can actually be bankrupt and hand your money back in. Go
No,
go
I-
off. No,
I'm
you're
good
sure?
with having no morals. I'm not good with having no money.
Okay, good. I'm so glad.
I don't know
Also,
what's
if I
worse.
tried to hand any of this money back, Lenore would literally murder me in my sleep, and she knows where I sleep. Actually, she knows where I everything. I don't know why I'm saying sleep.
Hmm.
Good talk.
Anyway, good talk. What are we doing today? I assume we're heading back to Starwatch and picking up our next lead?
Well, you were debriefed by the captain, or the commander of
Okay.
Starwatch. And she basically instructed you to... She's going to use some of her contacts and try to find out who took the device.
Some
But
poison.
she's also encouraged the rest of you to do the same.
That's a pretty good
Okay.
idea.
I have a question for the group. That massive digging tool.
The the one that disappeared.
Yeah. Has that popped back up again?
Not as far as we've heard, no.
Feel like. Well, first of all, I feel like there's a pun in here somewhere about digging tools coming back up again. But I feel like that's something we
Just
should be
keep
worried
digging.
about. A gargantuan machine capable of moving literal tons of earth every day, and it still hasn't popped up anywhere.
I know, right? Like, narratively, that makes a lot of sense.
I know!
If someone had just put that at the start of a book and then never referred to it again until, like, book 5 or 6, you'd call that almost bad writing.
Well, or something to do with Monsieur Chekhov, right?
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
You've never heard of Monsieur Chekhov? The wonderful,
He's that
portent
he's
master?
that guy that makes the sticks down at the pub, and they like make a really loud banging flash noise.
Kind of.
It's like a metal tube on a bit
Yes.
of wood.
Mm.
Yeah.
So in this case, Chekhov's digging machine. Yeah, he likes to sequence these pieces of wood around places they might be useful later.
Ah.
Let's just say it like that. Anyway, this is getting hilariously off topic. Where are we going?
This is on you. This is an investigation portion.
Okay. Well,
You have
where do
contacts. You know who they are.
Hmm.
Should we
You have. Yes.
go as a group? Should we split up and meet up in an hour?
Let's split up and meet up this evening, unless anybody gets anything. First of all, everyone come here. Big group high five, yes?
Go team!
There we go.
And go team.
You're making me regret that already.
I hit everybody with telepathic bond. If you want me to,
Oh.
all right, then I'll just have it for this session. If you decide to,
No, it's fine. I
Okay.
think the regret is, making everyone do a high five and then
oh,
costume.
okay, yeah, everybody high fives, and I hit 4 other people with this. So it's gonna be myself, Chorus, Tenebrae, Lenore, and then. I'm kidding. It's all of us plus Lenore. So we can all communicate telepathically for the rest of the day, basically, or the next 8 hours at least.
Okay.
As long as you
Cool.
stay on the same planet.
Oh, jeez.
Wow,
That's
that's
a tall
fucking
order.
restrictive.
Yeah, I
Aw.
think I might go visit the first world. See you guys.
Okay, I'm heading for myself. I'm going to head towards the puddles and check in with the kobolds, see if they've heard anything, ears to the ground.
Mhm.
They probably keep a good eye on shipments in and out of the city, see if anything's gone that way.
Can I come talk to the muckruckers?
Absolutely, yes. You're coming with me then?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's one
Um,
group.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna head to the Ascendant Court,
Okay. Why are you heading to the Ascendant Court?
because that's where churches are.
That's very true. That is where churches are.
I too will head to the Ascendant Court.
So we're just splitting up into 2 groups?
This is fine.
I mean, this is good.
Mm.
I was expecting a little bit more than that, but this is fine. I love it. All right, who wants to go first? 1.
People with a plan.
There's some of those here.
Alright, come along, Quintus. Let's go. We'll head off, yes?
Yes, by way of food.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
So maybe get to a second then, since we'll have to stop by for food first.
Well,
do either of you, Nick or Sam, know what you're going to do this afternoon? Or
Absolutely not.
Nick, do you have a plan?
Sorry, what?
Do you have a plan for what you're doing? Or
Oh
do you
yeah,
want me to...
absolutely.
Okay, do you want to go first, or do you want us to go first?
You go first. My plan might go badly.
All right. Well, then, after picking up some freshly skewered fish kebabs,
Ooh, yeah, very good.
some good bay bass, and whatever else is in the bay besides aboleths, we'll muddle on down to the puddles.
there's not that many aboleths in the bay.
Matt, there's at least one aboleth in the bay, and as everyone tells you, that's one aboleth too many.
Fine. I see how it is.
Good.
Well, heading to the puddles, well, as usual, the first thing to hit you about the puddles is the general consistency of the ground just becoming a lot more moist, would be the best way to put it. And then the smell starts to hit you, and you remember where you are. After spending so much time in the other districts of the city, the Puddles kind of hits you hard. But you make your way over to Stilt House, where the Muckrackers have made their little home. And construction is continuing, and they seem to have co-opted a couple of the adjacent buildings.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
considering how the Puddles tends to work, that's probably for the best.
See,
But-
they understand. How the fuck can the casino get it wrong?
I'm glad you caught that. But they see you coming, and there's shouts and calls in Draconic. Do either of you actually speak Draconic yet?
Negative.
No.
Does the helmet speak Draconic?
No.
I doubt it.
Okay.
But yes, there's a region of...
Brilliant.
Nice.
Canonically, that is how kobolds sound, apparently.
Okay.
I love it.
As established by Jason Bullman. So, eventually, a couple of kobolds come out to greet you, and Rek isn't far behind.
Lek, my friend, my confidant, my ally. How are you this fine afternoon?
Rose! We're actually really good.
Oh,
All things said
wonderful
and
to
done.
hear. How are you guys doing for money and supplies? I've come to check in on my favorite kobolds.
We're actually doing really well.
Really?
It looks like you guys have expanded a bit.
He kind of just looks back and goes, yes.
Nice.
We got a couple of other families moving in, and people coming from all areas. So yeah. Many hands, light work.
Excellent.
Very nice.
And what are
very
the
nice.
what are the weekly crime statistics like?
Crime statistics.
Yes, general crime in the area. On a decrease, I assume.
He kind of looks over to another kobold, and they have a quick little discussion. He goes, yes, crime is on the decrease.
the other kobold, like, 2 thumbs up.
Just... But, well, what can I do for you? We've been making sure that the gangs have been behaved, but it hasn't been really too long.
Wonderful, wonderful. Give me 2 seconds. I reach over to my right ear. I just pulled my headphones off in real life to do it. Oh my god! I reach over
That's
to my
how
right.
you know they're into
why
it.
Why is it so hard for me to do this without pretending to actually do it? I reach over to my right ear and I pull it down, and I go, "This is Rose de Halcyon. Rose de Halcyon, come in."
Rose, Halcyon isn't here.
You using your telepathy wand?
Yeah.
Well, Halcyon, you do hear him.
I spin around. Do I see anyone?
No.
Oh. Must be my imagination then.
Rose de Halcyon, come in.
Do I see Lenore anywhere?
Nope.
Negative.
I'm very confused.
Did I not explain to everyone that I was casting telepathic bond, Quintus? Oh fuck, I didn't, did I?
Nope.
This is Rose de Halcyon. I cast telepathic bond on you this morning and forgot to let everyone know. It was while we were high-fiving. As long as you pull down on your right ear, you should be able to talk to any of the others from anywhere on the planet.
I am
Hang
going
on.
to test this and send a message to Marta.
Do you pull down your right ear?
Yes.
Okay.
Does
Does
this
it just get
actually
sent to
work, or is
everyone?
he fucking with us?
I just turned to look at you since we're walking down the street together. No, it's working. It's working, my dude. You're doing it.
I'm going to sense motive.
So, perception check.
What a fucking waste!
First natural 20 of the night for a perception check.
Yay!
She's being sarcastic as fuck with you. I don't think
Rose de
I really
Halcyon.
need to...
Rose de Halcyon, come in. I haven't heard anything over. Are you okay? Fuck.
Right, would you perhaps like to respond to Rose then? Seeing as you are...
Rose to Marta, come in. Halcyon's not responding. Is he okay?
I
Pull
would have
down your
heard
right
the,
ear.
like, yeah, I would have heard the previous thing. It's not like we can't hear each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pull on my right ear and just be like, he's
So Rose, I think you might be having a mental. No, I'm purposefully trying to talk while you're talking. Just FYI.
Okay.
he's acting a little strange, but not so strange as to not be Halcyon.
A little bit squirrely. It's fine.
Wonderful, wonderful to hear. Could you ask Halcyon the rough size of the package that went missing from the vault? Over.
Pass that message along.
How am I supposed to know it wasn't in there?
Rose, can you hear Marta?
Yes. Quintus, I forgot to mention I cast telepathic bond on us.
When? While I was asleep.
No, when we high-fived, it was a whole thing. Sorry,
Oh.
I forgot to mention.
So you weren't trying to just build team camaraderie?
No, is that too? No, is that too? I swear.
Oh, okay, good. Because that was the important part to me.
Okay, good.
It could be two things.
Rose to Halcyon, come in. Can you give me a maximum size for the package? Was there any smudge marks, anything like that?
What she said.
Do I recall the size of the dimensions of the actual lockbox?
It was. I said lockbox, but it was more of a locker shape. So
Oh no.
about football sized.
It left imprints and smudges along the sides of the vault. It left imprints and smudges along the sides of the vault from what you told me. Any idea from there you might be able to give me an idea of its size?
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Residue.
It left
There were no
residue.
It left
smudges.
residue in the lockbox itself.
Yeah, because it was sitting down.
Yeah.
Wasn't along the side.
Like a coffee ring on the bottom of a mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
This
tell
is
you
not
that
a
it was
group
touching
call.
at least one dimension. Well, it can be.
And it can be with any or all of the other targets.
Fuck's sake.
Marta, can you hear me as well?
I
Are you
can.
pulling?
we
Are you
on
pulling down?
Discord?
Are you pulling down your ear?
Yeah, and I'm also like trying to pull like on the corner of my beard, and I'm raising my eyebrow and just seeing who else is on here.
Okay.
You
Just
can't hear
Raising your
everything,
glaive
right?
into the air. See if you can pick up extra signals.
Yeah.
Rose to the detective. No, we can't tell everything. Just when you're intentionally pulling down your ear and talking to us.
Olo, can you hear me, Olo?
No, Olo cannot hear you.
Oh god.
Continue.
Oh wait. Do I still have that?
Halcyon, for fuck's sake, just give the dear boy a rough estimate and let him get on with his day.
Yeah, it was at least touching one side and is smaller than this.
This.
Can you,
There you go.
can,
Alright.
It's
what did you do?
I gesticulated size.
Fuck's sake, I can't see that Halcyon.
it's like from here
You know,
to about here big.
do you regret picking this spell yet?
Was out.
This spell's gonna be great. I love this spell. Fuck, I shouldn't have picked this spell.
Hey, hey.
Like, I have no idea how big this piece is, but I need you to try and see if something's exited into the docks recently.
Hey, Ian.
Yes,
think-
friend.
I think we figured out why it's uncommon.
Save everyone the fucking effort.
Like, I need you to see if you can track a package for me. See if it's been exiting into any of the docks.
Okay. Any specifics about the package?
Frustratingly, no, but
Okay.
highly toxic, highly poisonous. Almost insanely so.
Okay, so point of origin, where it's going,
No idea
like
where it's
eventual
going.
destination.
It would be being carried by messengers involved with Norga Bear. At
Alright.
least that's what we think.
We have been keeping
Um,
tabs on a few of those.
Wonderful. It can't have been more bigger than I gesture to about half my height.
Yep.
Probably not bigger than that.
Okay.
And almost certainly escorted. It's valuable enough that I doubt it would be traveling alone.
Okay.
It's a long shot, but just keep your ears out, yes?
Well, like I said, we have been trailing a couple of known associates with the Church of Nolgabel. So we'll see what we can kind of drum up. We know
That's
there
all
has
I
been
ever
some
ask.
activity, but nothing concrete yet.
Wonderful. If you hear anything, let us know, yes? These are highly, highly dangerous people. Give us a call.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. I pull on my right ear. Halcyon, you're a cunt. I release my right ear.
Oh,
Quintus,
rude this morning.
you had some business here?
Well, I just wanted to check in on Rekarek. And who's that really tall kobold?
Oh,
Maz.
Maz.
Yeah, Maz. How's Maz doing?
Currently out on assignment.
Oh, lovely. Working hard as always.
Oh, always.
Mm-hmm.
The tall ones don't come along every day.
Quintus ponders on this for a moment. Hmm. You know, talking to Rose, the kobold are a wise people.
They are, truly.
Mm.
I
Just
wish
Rose that knows that about Maz, right? The rest of us have
No one has
No,
passed
No,
this
no, no,
perception
no, no,
check.
No,
No
it's
one did.
Lenore. It's Lenore
Oh,
and no one
Lenore,
else.
right.
Yeah.
It's
That
Lenore and
makes
no one
sense.
else. And she ain't sharing shit because
No.
she's laughing at us.
Yeah, it is
Because it's
far
funny
too
as hell. Ah.
to see us laughing at 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yep. Glorious.
God. But yeah, anything else you wanted to do on the puddles?
No,
I'm gonna-
not specifically that I had.
I'm going to stop by my apartment and actually,
yeah.
you know what? No, I don't want to do that roleplay tonight.
Coward.
Let's see. Is there anything else I need to do in the Puddles? Do we have any business with the loan shark anymore?
Not really, unless you want to get money.
No.
I don't
Not
think so.
interested
We,
in all,
we
John.
can always pop in and see if they have in fact legitimized like they said they were going to, but it doesn't serve anything.
Okay.
And that's something
Well-
you can literally take up with the muckrockers.
Shall we go put in the word to Crowbar? We could send a message along
Yes,
to
I think
Orlo.
I think we should
Okay.
go to see Crowbar.
Let's go see Crowbar first.
Well, if you're going to see Crowbar, we'll jump to Mater and Halcyon then.
Good plan.
What's your destinations?
Church of Nolgaba.
Yeah.
Alright!
Destination
Going-
unknown.
Going straight for the throat.
Destination well known.
Well, I will need either a society check, or a underlore check, or
Underlaw?
as in underworld lore.
But it should be the Ascendant Court. Why does it need underworld law?
I used to work there.
I know where the Arby's is.
This society.
Or a religion check.
Oh well.
Well,
the
22s for both of you. Well, how are you actually searching for this place?
I'm pretty sure that the Grey Cloaks have a directory.
Well, if you want to go and talk to the Grey Cloaks, you can.
Cool.
Because after, an hour or two of just kind of looking and asking, you get a mixed bag between people who either don't know or people who don't want to tell you.
I used to work here.
But eventually, you make your way back to the Grey Cloaks, and you kind of ask Runewolf about it. And he says, well, yes, we do know where they are, but why are you going?
Because we're looking into a case for Starwatch that requires questioning of the faith of Nolgaba.
Well,
Yeah, buddy, that's above your pay grade.
you're not there.
No,
I know.
it's called doing my goddamn job.
Oh no, I'm not disputing that at all, and congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you.
But this,
Did
But
you
it feels
just say
like-
"God damn" in the middle of the Grey Cloaks?
well, yeah, they specifically members of the Grey
Very-
Cloaks are atheists.
Very on point, huh? Okay, keep going.
I used to work here.
So, it kind of feels like going to the Manticore's den, so to speak.
What's wrong with doing that? Tentacles are awesome.
They're about secret murders. They can't do it out in the open. That's not allowed. But
Yeah,
then
no.
again,
You're going into
suppose-
the church.
Yeah.
yes, as long as we keep the door open, we'll be fine.
Oh god.
Then again, they are very counterintuitive. Trying to take over a city doesn't seem very shadowy or secretive.
Well,
Murdery.
from the questioning we've been doing, the official word from the church is that they're not trying to attempt to take over the city. The Twilight Four are a splinter group.
It would be absolutely buck wild if they came out in the open and were like, oh yeah, it's us.
Well, this is why we don't trust it, but there's a general assumption that, you could always rely on a liar to lie.
Hmm.
But he writes down the address for you on a bit of parchment and kind of pushes it towards you. He'll be a little disorientating the first time you go in there.
Why?
They have some sort of enchantment or blessing or some sort of sacrament on the location.
Ugh. Churches.
We don't believe that is the actual location. We just believe that to be the access point.
Sure. All right, let's head out to this fun house.
You
Just
haven't
to make
eaten
it clear,
recently.
You guys are heading to the headquarters of the people we're currently locked in a struggle with, yes?
Correct.
Without backup.
And we shall use society to make it not die.
That worked really well for you 3 minutes ago.
So,
All right, on your own heads.
you head to the location, as signified by the piece of paper. It leads you down an alley into a nondescript kind of wooden door. The door, however, does bear the symbol of Nogabur on it.
Do we sense any magics?
Yes.
I knock on the door.
The door opens.
Okay, I go in.
You go into a darkened hallway.
Pictures
Halcyon,
ain't
how are you
shit.
going?
I am watching her enter. What happens when she enters?
Define darkened hallway considering my eyes.
Do you have greater dark vision or just dark vision?
I don't know. Greater.
Greater? You can see fine. You have a
Also have-
general...
I also have tremor sense in case anyone's invisible.
Well, they have to be moving for tremor sense to work.
I have no breathing.
So, because you have greater dark vision, you can see down this hallway quite fine. It appears, for all intents and purposes, to be a hallway. There is something magical or extra-dimensional about it, but you're not sure whether that's like a plane shift or it's some sort of space distortion.
I call back to Halcyon. It's a magic hallway.
Do I
Kind
hear
of
her?
cute.
You do hear.
Okay.
She's out of sight.
I will enter. I do not have greater dark vision.
Do you have normal dark vision?
I have normal dark vision.
You can kind of make your way through, but seeing details is impossible. As per the rules for dark vision, it's pretty much just black and white.
Ah,
Grayscale, so to speak.
where are my torches?
Gonna light a
They're not
torch?
in they are not in my inventory. They are probably in the party loot chest. Doesn't help me. Oh
Well,
wait, no, they're in this chest. I think maybe.
so, continuing down the hallway.
Yep.
Gonna try to light a torch?
Don't
Please
have
don't.
one.
Okay.
Eyes seared like tuna steaks.
You make your way down the hallway, and you're going for a good 10 minutes before it deviates at all. There's a general sense of, the distance kind of warps around you, Marta. You're kind of familiar with this kind of thing, though.
This is just making me more and more pissed off as I go along.
Eventually, however, it a door in front of you appears, and it opens up into what looks like a cathedral.
Ugh. I mean, great, but ugh.
There is someone standing there as you enter in a hooded robe, bearing a symbol of Norgaber around their neck. And go,
Hey,
"Hello, good fellows. Good madam. How can the Church of Norgaber assist you today?"
okay, well, first off, fix up your bullshit hallway. What the shit is that? Do you know how long it took to get here?
A lot longer than followers of Norgaber would.
What? What?
The
Dang,
hall-
we don't know the way.
The hall is blessed so that we know who's going for the hallway and who is not.
Your hallway sucks, is what I'm getting at. But that's beside the point.
You must be Detective Maxwell.
I'm so glad you've heard of me. I'm at a disadvantage, though. May I have your name?
Archibald. Brother Archibald.
Is that his real name?
Perception check.
34.
Unlikely. Probably. With the 34, it's unlikely his real name. As for you, Mata, you don't care enough.
That does tend to get me.
Like, he definitely seems like just a functionary.
Okay. Well, we'd like to ask you some questions, but we are also understanding of your religious position where you're probably just going to lie to us, yeah?
Well, you kind of... We have an understanding then. You may ask your questions, though.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ask one question that has nothing to do with anything, and I'd like just this one thing to be answered correct, like, truthfully.
Okay.
And I know we've just established how that's not how this works, but I'm now just dying curious to know. Is this one of those things where if I ask the right kind of a question, I'll trap you in a loop and your head will explode? Like if I ask you to lie to me.
Yes. Was there something else to that?
Hang on.
I'm waiting for his head to explode.
Death Star explosion.
But you know what I mean, though, right?
Yes.
Like if I get you in a logic loop, will you die? I don't want you to, which is why I'm questioning this.
I lean in and whisper to Mata, that would require him to have intelligence to have a logic flaw.
Jesus. Fantasy Jesus. Okay. I want to ask you questions, but if I phrase them in a way that you're gonna... Is your name Archibald?
No.
Ow.
Truth does hurt, doesn't it?
It do. Hey, Halcyon, I just need a hot second. Could you take over for asking questions for just a bit?
I have no questions to ask.
Why are you here?
Do I smell any Blackfinger blight around, Matt?
Did
Do
you
you
pick up
have-
a scent?
Yeah, do you have scent?
No, but I'm basically trying to look for any traces of it around here.
Okay, perception check. But
Fuck, I
I've...
thought you'd gotten a scent.
No, where the fuck was I going to get a scent from?
A potion?
Yeah.
What
Nah,
potion
dog.
do you think I have?
33 is not enough.
I'm going to make a show of scratching my head. Pull down my right ear. Halcyon, could you please distract him for 10 seconds?
Right. You wouldn't happen to know any Tinkers affiliated with the Church of Norgaber, would you?
Damn, that's a good question.
Define tinker.
Someone work mechanically minded or alchemically minded. Take your pick.
Well, you do know the domains that we deal with here at the Church of Norgabur, correct?
Yes, primarily secrecy, so people that would prefer to keep their talents hidden.
Well, I believe you have your answer then.
Sense motive. Is he lying to me? Well, that's Garbo.
You get the feeling that he's not playing with you, but this is kind of a practiced thing for him. You're not the first person to wander into a church of secrets and ask about their secrets.
I'm not asking about secrets. I was just asking if you knew anyone, but
You'd assume that he would, but his general insinuation about the way the church operates... Well, it'll be tricky, but if you want to give a diplomacy check...
sure. That's
That's not bad.
okay.
What are you saying, though?
Yes. What
Uh,
are you saying?
I was just looking for someone mostly to confide in and look for similar skill sets. It's a bit difficult to find someone that understands me.
Well, if you wish to join the church, we can definitely get you in contact with some people.
Not the church specifically, just someone skilled.
Well, we here at the Church of Norgabur try to keep things as in-house as possible.
You telling me the dude that is meeting people at the door isn't ready to convert people straight away? What kind of church is this?
Where's the pamphlets?
Yeah, hang on. Are there any pamphlets around?
There is one or two pamphlets off to the side.
Okay. Just making sure. You've had your 10 seconds.
So I use his distraction to cast True Seeing on myself.
Yep. You see things within 60 feet as they actually are. The GM does a counteract check.
Okay, hang on. Wait, I wanted to say something real quick. Nick, you know how I was going to ask you to take a spell earlier, but I'd forgotten which one it was?
Yeah.
That was exactly what I wanted you to take.
Fuck
Thank
yeah.
you. Good mind meld. Cheers, sister. Much obliged. All right, keep
We're
going.
learning to spell again.
So, we're here to ask questions about the, what was it called? Black Finger Blight?
Yes,
Oh my
Yes.
God.
that is correct.
Now, a source has confided in me that the creator, the distributor, I'm not sure which, of said blight is deeply tied to the church. I'm halfway guessing that they're either within the building or standing right in front of me. I'd just like to see the current truth in that matter and whether we need to take action immediately or continue on as we were.
Well, first things first, I'll get you to do the diplomacy check.
Where are my skills? There we are.
You got skills. I hope you got skills.
36.
Nice.
Oh. And you're using True Seeing at the moment.
Absolutely.
And I've done my counteract check. Hopefully the rest of you can't see that. Unless
That's
you're
fine.
watching
I
on
can
the screen.
see question mark, question mark, question mark.
Perfect.
mark.
Well, he kind of goes, if this is a matter involving the Twilight Four, then it should be known that we here at the church are not associated with them. Their administrations are quite outside of the general stance that our church takes in matters. We like our position here in the city, and we wouldn't like that to change. Now, to further answer your question, as the domains of Norgaba tend to revolve around secrets, that's not to say that some of our members might be committed to certain actions outside of the church's purview, or outside of our sight. As such, we try not to ask too many questions. Trying to delve into each other's secrets is a good practice for those who worship the Lord of Shadows.
Yes, but you can see how poisoning this city, one of the few cities you're allowed to have a church in, would be terrible for business, correct?
That's quite correct. And if you were to find out any extra information about the Twilight Four, or any leads to this, we would deeply appreciate it.
Likewise, which is why we're here.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead.
Yeah, Matthew, we didn't mention the Twilight Four at all.
No, you didn't. Good catch. Also, while you're mulling that over, as for your counteract check, detective, you have sensed several hidden doors.
Neat. Do any of them have don't open poison inside?
Give me a religion check.
Oh shit. That was a joke. 22, flavor of the day.
It's a little bit hard to tell. You'd have to start checking door to door.
I mean, just point. What's that one? No.
But without the
Shit,
use of
where
true
was I?
seeing, you could tell that these doors wouldn't be appearing to most people.
Okay.
So, Halcyon, you did not in fact mention the Twilight Four at all.
No. I
So
don't
then there's
know
something.
how to proceed here.
So, several things come up from your small speech there, and I thank you for that. Thank you for bringing up the Twilight Four without need or want. If they're currently on your mind for any particular reason, it might be a good time to start talking. One of the Twilight Four is currently working with us because, frankly, they've seen the benefit of working against the rest of them, shall we say. One on
Upholding
top.
the integrity of Norgaba's intention.
Oh wow! Okay. Deception check.
Can I aid in that?
Who's making the deception check?
I think Mato would be our dear detective, and if you want to aid Halcyon, you can.
Roll a 22, I dare you.
I wish.
That's better.
That's
Sure.
better.
That's not better.
Let's
30.
let's
Don't re-roll that. It's a 30. 30's fine.
30 is fine. Now, his eyes kind of narrow a little bit, as if he's kind of considering his options in this moment.
If you need to run into one of your hidden little doors over there, we will follow.
Well, I guess nothing gets past you, detective.
I am a detective.
literally in the title.
Hint in the name.
There is not much I can tell you, because there are vows of secrecy in place and things that cannot be broken without more than just willpower. I will, however, say that certain members of our leadership have been missing for a good week now. One in particular has been missing.
Go on.
Or at the very least, has not been seen. And if he were to have some sort of association with this light, then well, do I need to continue?
Yes.
It generally helps, yes. If you'd like games, I do hear there are a good show coming up. What was it, Detective? Got chariot racing in it, I recall.
The Blood Bowl games.
Yes. I'd recommend sticking with those.
The Blood City games. But yes, no, that is coming
I
up
was
in a
gonna
couple of
say
days.
Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I was wait.
Wait,
I'm
what?
playing dwarves.
I'll play halflings then.
Yes, Blood City games are approaching quite quickly.
This individual who is missing,
Yes.
or at least hasn't been seen, do they have a workspace here?
They do. As part of the leadership for the temple, they have a workspace.
As
Or they
part of a
practice their
missing
craft.
persons case, would we be able to view this?
Diplomacy or intimidate? I can sense the tone in your voice is less than hospitable.
Yes, which one? I'm rolling.
Oh,
So that would be a 41 on a veiled threat.
unveiled threat as the shadows somewhat start to darken around
Very
you,
nice.
even as the place of shade. The dim blue lighting that tends to permeate through here just kind of dimming
oh no,
all
it
the
looks
pillar.
like the darkness has chosen a side.
Look, buddy, we can either bring a candle to this investigation or a fucking spotlight. Your choice.
If only you
On
were
fire
here.
it is.
He notices this. Goes, if you would follow me, please.
Absolutely. Halcyon, please stay close. I believe this will be perfect for you.
Wonderful.
He takes you through a door, and as he approaches, it appears to you as well, Halcyon. It's a rather ornate wooden door, and upon it there is a hand, mostly white except for the fingers and the thumb. Those are black, as if stained. Religion check for both of you, because you'll both see this.
Roll good. Never mind.
Wow. Even worse. Okay.
Whatever, I'm spent.
I did my thing.
You did it. He takes you through the door. And you come into looks like a classroom. It's a rather large one, but could easily sit 50 people at desks. And there's various alchemical equipment off to either side. And quite obviously, off to one side, there's a door probably saying storage, do not enter. He takes you around the edge of it towards a office. He unlocks the door and bids you to enter.
Can we see into this room? Is there light within it?
There is not. But
Okay.
seeing you kind of gazing into it, the priest kind of puts his hand around the corner and turns on a light, just kind of twisting a knob slightly, and a gas light comes on.
Oh, that's right.
Go inside.
Yep.
Inside it looks like a combination office and laboratory. Less of the expansive one that you came from. This is more of a personal projects one. More typical of a university student doing a thesis study. Off to one side, there is a collection of cages filled with what looks like rats.
I assume they're dead.
A good percentage of them are less than alive.
I look back at the other guy and it's just like, come on.
What?
At least take care of the rats while they're gone.
Oh, right. We have been. But, well,
But the whole poison thing.
yes.
I didn't catch that. Were the rats dead or alive?
Some of them were dead.
Okay.
Most
cool.
of them
Got
were
it.
dead.
And we are just strict prohibitions from removing the results of experiments.
In case you two get the black finger blight.
Give me a perception
No.
check.
It's like, no, damn it. It's kind of hoping that it'd be casual enough. 33.
Yeah, you get the feeling that he didn't actually consider that.
Oh, this guy's a moron.
Like I said, this guy seems like a functionary.
I just want to say, I think you're my new favorite person of Norgaba.
You don't have many to pick from.
I know, but if I meet him, I'll definitely put in a good word for you.
Okay. But yes, this is his office.
We'll just take a moment to look around.
Very well.
What checks would you like, Matt?
Well, perception's the obvious one. Crafting, if you want to check out what he's been working on.
I'm gonna go with crafting here.
Okay.
We'll
Roll
any cool things.
39.
4. Okay. And detective?
I'm just double checking if I have anything cool with my detective skills. I don't.
Does her detective true see anything true?
35.
4. What's this rolling when it really counts business? What the hell?
We're good at playing D&D.
It's dice rolling, damn it. Well, Halcyon, it's quite obvious from even just a casual glance around this room that he specializes in poisons. You know this. But from what you know of the Church of Norgaba, most of their poisons are revolving around the idea of the quick death. The assassination slips something into their food and they die quickly, or without notice. But a quick look around, and as you kind of look at the ingredients and not sample, but you kind of get a closer look at some of the ingredients, it's kind of like some of these things are more inclined to make a more of a show to cause a psychosis first.
Painful. They've definitely been poisoned.
Painful, possibly even cause fits of rage, or offer massive mood swings.
From the ingredients, is there any indication to like boxes left out that show supplies or anything like that?
Supplies of which nature? For the Blackfinger Blight?
Yep.
Quite possibly, but as with a lot of poisons, ingredients do cross over.
Okay. So is there enough information through the ingredients to sort of determine a supply for said ingredients?
Unfortunately, no. Any indications as to where these came from have already been scrubbed.
Okay.
This is a Church of Secrets, after all. But whatever he was experimenting with is not completely outside of what the church normally would, but it is very much flying in the face of it. There's a sense of slow subtlety that when it comes to the ministrations of the Church of Norgaba, what he's working on, well, there'll be no mistaking it. It won't be secret.
No. Is there any sort of formulas for it there at all?
You have a look around, and there are formulas, but it's for pedestrian things. Textbooks for poisons and other alchemical things. Junior stuff. the kind of thing you've already studied up on and well surpassed at this point. You get the feeling that any formulas of proper merit have already been taken from here. There is a general sense of distrust, I will say, just from the fact that a lot of things have been obviously taken. Now, detective, perception. Anything specifically you're looking for?
Some kind of identifier, like a name written somewhere, or an address. Just, the previous guy didn't give up much, so I'm just wondering if his actual room will give me anything.
Well, a quick check of his desk finds that it's locked. That's what I can first tell you.
Halcyon.
A second check, and you find that he has a small pile of parchment or paper off to one side that was probably used for making notes and things. With your 35, I can tell you that there is a slight indent left on the top.
I'm going to do that scribbly thing.
The scribbly thing? What's the scribbly thing?
You,
I know what you're talking
Nick's
about.
Nick's gonna rub one out.
Wait,
Thanks, Ian.
wait. How does it work?
Magnets.
Oh god. So what's the scribbly thing?
Where you scribble on it, like with another sheet of paper, and it shows you what they wrote through magic.
Through
do
magic.
Do I have magic that does that, actually?
I don't know, do you? I haven't memorized your
Probably
spellbook. Jeez.
Probably not.
Can you summon something that does?
Excuse me, I'm just gonna summon a creature here. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You can use society to decipher writing.
If you want to do a society check, you can. It will give you better details.
Okay.
22.
Cha, 21. Fuck me.
Almost called it.
You do actually get something of an address.
Oh, good.
It's not complete, but it is an address in the Puddles.
How not complete are we talking?
You have a building name, that's about it.
What's the name
I
of the
will right ear this to the people that I know were in the Puddles.
What's the
Over.
building name, Matt?
Go on, Nick.
The Swamp Root Flats.
Monitor Rose.
Go on.
Over.
Woes Tomato, I hear you. Go ahead.
We've got a partial address on the Swamp Root Flats in the Puddles. We believe there is a higher up from the Church of Norgaba who might be involved in poisons there.
Roger. Anything else? Over.
We'll keep you updated. Over.
No. You say out. Over.
Out. Over and out.
Don't like you.
Hey, Rose,
Yes, Quintus.
what is everyone getting on top of when they finish talking?
The sanctimonious saints was the first to codify true telepathy, and it was decided by them that there was something called proper R&I. Radios and intelligence. I don't know what radio is. That's technology's been lost to time. But essentially, they used to use hand movements to facilitate telepathy. And so when they were done sending a message, they would turn their palm over. You know what I mean? To signify that they were kind of putting a cap on the conversation, for at least their part of it. And then when they were done, they would make a pushing motion, as if to push someone out a door. Now, the exact transcriptions of these were lost to time, but I find it helps to facilitate the actual communications to replicate these practices. So hence we say over when you're finished talking and waiting for a response, and out when the conversation is done.
Quintus is doing like a bit of a in-sync dance move, sort of flipping
Yes.
his hands over, and he's like pushing them
Nice.
forward. And he's like, yeah, I get it.
Ah, wonderful. Always happy to have someone to teach.
God. So how much of that was made up off the top of your head?
All of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
I'm supposed to be
Absolutely
doing
brilliant.
this more often. Have a hero point, Rose.
Yay!
Thank you. Over and out.
Use it for an attack
Push.
roll, I dare you.
Push and no, never. I don't make attack rolls. I don't. Lenore and Chorus do that for me.
So, Halcyon, detective, you're still in the Church of Nogaber, and particularly the office.
Yes. Is there more information you can reveal to us other than the pile of letters with the indent?
Not really, no.
Ooh, Halcyon, could you please unlock this desk for me?
All right. I shall attempt to unlock it.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, Archibald.
Yes.
Archibald,
Yes.
do you guys self-trap your stuff around here?
He kind of just raises an eyebrow.
I just motion to where we are.
Just throwing it out there.
You're like the god of thieves.
41.
Oh my god.
He's like the god of thieves.
Look,
What?
you do find a trap,
Mhm.
and it is, of course, some sort of poison trap. But you managed to disarm it pretty handily.
Ooh. Is the poison itself intact?
With a 41, I'm going to say yes.
Yes. Nice, Sammy.
Does
Let's
this
go.
appear to be some Blackfinger Blight? Or some other poison?
It is some other poison. I will get back to you on it.
I will take the time to identify it with crafting later.
Yes. I will grab something that is level appropriate.
Hooray! Alright. What else is in here?
There is a bottle of alcohol, some sort of dwarven whiskey,
What year?
and I'm not sure.
I'll uncork it or unscrew it if it's a screw top, and have a safe sniff. I'll waft it up to make sure that it is actually whiskey.
It is actually whiskey. And there are a couple of glasses in there as well.
Is that it?
That's it. You get the feeling there was more stuff in here, but it's been taken.
Motherfucker. I hate self-aware people.
Right?
But he stores a vial of poison and his sipping whiskey and cups in the same drawer.
Yeah, I know it doesn't sound very intelligent.
No. The drawer is trapped with the poison.
Yeah, but you're still going to contaminate the
Oh.
glasses and the whiskey anyways.
Right.
No, it's
okay.
it's like it's literally when you're opening it, it's a little pinprick thing
Yep.
that would come out if you had your thumbs on either side of the lock to like put a lockpick in it.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just that. So as long as you actually had the key or something, you'd be fine every time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But
Right. I guess I'll put the whiskey back.
You've done enough stealing for the week, let's be honest.
you have
No, it's not required.
It's never enough.
never enough. So,
Just in
is
case
that it
someone
for
else
the
wants
office?
to come along.
Or
I mean,
the term picked clean is kind of overused, but you get the feeling he didn't leave much to be found.
so
Yeah.
Archibald,
Yes.
this person who, do you have a name we can use?
Give me a diplomacy check.
I will. If
35.
If you don't, I'm going to name him. 32.
32.
Damn it, I was close.
You're rolling really well. Just gonna say. Jonas.
Jonas. This Jonas.
Jonas Flackfetter.
Jonas Blackfitter.
Yes.
Does that seem like that is an actual name of a person and not just a face?
You have no idea.
No, I do.
Oh,
Re-rolling
wow,
that?
your
Really?
turn.
Yes, I want to know.
You get the feeling that he's telling the truth on them.
Okay.
You also get the feeling that he's kind of frustrated.
Yeah.
Look, if this guy, Jonas, is one of the leadership of the church and he's been missing for over a week, that means that there is duties in the church that he is not performing. So
And
for
to
a
let him get
functionary,
away with not doing his duties would be very merciful of you. And we all know
I mean, clearly no one's been
Nogaba
teaching poison to us.
dislikes mercy.
But listen, did he before he left? Let's just say a week or two before he left. Did he ever say anything that came across as strange to you, like, go to such and such a place, I hear it's killer, or I'm going to paint the town black, or something evil villainy?
such evil villainy is more in the purview of the Church of Robogug. We tend to be a bit more sophisticated here.
I always found the Church of Rogug more like...
Precisely.
Hmm.
But, painting the town black, etc., that's more their thing. Perhaps Urgathoa.
So nothing struck you as out of the ordinary before he just dipped.
Diplomancy.
$26.
Not that I can remember.
I sigh. I start going into my money pouch.
He kind of he smirks a little bit, like the corners of his mouth just kind of rise a bit, and he's going, "Are you making a donation to the church, detective?"
Yes, I am. Wait. No, listen. You're the Church of No. I'm literally going to bribe you so you can tell me what I want to know. I should have just started with this.
Well,
I'll be honest with you, detective. That is the usual arrangement. Yes.
Well, you could have spoken up at some stage. God.
Not really a bribe if they ask. It takes the fun away from it.
then it is just
Exactly!
a donation.
So, how much is your regular going rate?
Well, it depends on the secret that you wish to be revealed.
Oh, flipping God, one of those.
Give
what
me
if
a
he named the
society
price and
check.
You were going to pay 10 times more than that.
Give me a society check, Marta. You're
Not
trying
good
to
at
figure out.
society.
You're trying to figure out how much would be a good
25.
bribe.
This is just a platitude, really. Like, he's just going through the motions here.
Like,
A little bit.
Listen, either I bribe you or I threaten you.
A bribe
This
can't
is
be
the
worth
nice way
much
of
more
doing
than an
things for
apple,
me.
so like 50 gold, right?
How much is a banana? 5 platinum pieces.
Oh, shit me, no. Threaten.
Sir,
Jeez.
that is daylight robbery. Oh, wait.
Halfway across the city, Lenore shivers on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Wozy, I think something terrible is about to happen.
I bring out 5 platinum pieces. I play with them between my hands.
Excellent. Roll them over the back of your knuckles.
How do you do that with 5 of them?
I'm
I understand
really
like one of
good.
them, but 5 of them
Magic.
is very tricky.
Have you ever
Was it
seen
did it?
like Labyrinth, where not David Bowie's hands do the balls
No,
trick?
I haven't seen Labyrinth.
Oh,
You
should see
haven't?
Labyrinth. It's really
What? You
good.
haven't seen Labyrinth?
It's really good.
No, I've been in a labyrinth.
Well,
Yeah, but
I don't know.
it's not as good as David Bowie.
Dang.
Anyway, 5 platinum pieces in your fingers, yes.
So, I'm more than happy to part with these for the information that I'm looking for vis-a-vis whereabouts this member of the Twilight Four. And I know where you work now. Oh, I like that about you, Archibald.
He holds out his hand.
I give him a crisp high five. I do not have the best faith in you telling me the truth because, and I just make a motion to all of him,
I do not know the current location of Father Infector. I don't. That is truth. The way he says it, it's kind of his face contorts like it's foul.
Mm-hmm.
His
Well, we did pay for it, so it's all fine.
I haven't paid for shit.
You haven't paid for shit yet.
He does, however, have an apprentice.
I do like the idea of an apprentice. That's someone weaker than him. Okay.
I can give you a name.
And
Just drop the coins in his hand.
He holds his hand out. You're Star Watch. I'm pretty sure if you got a name, you could do the rest.
I
He should be able to.
place
I
the
hope.
coins in his hand, but before I take my hand away, well, okay, you give me the name and I will run it through the... Oh, Christ, what's his name again?
Your records?
No,
Who's?
it's not the Reaper of Reputations, it's the other guy. I will run it through the rumor monger just to make double sure. And then I take my hand away. So the name, please.
He kind of holds the coins out in his hand like he's testing the weight before he kind of hides them waiting in his robe. He had an apprentice, Franca Lawrence.
Franca Lawrence.
I will be typing. Close, actually. Franca. Just
Franca Lawrence.
Yeah,
I thought that-
it's a command to our friend Lawrence. Lawrence, Franco.
Franca.
Lawrence, give her the Frank.
I heard giving people the frank is really the worst.
Look, I'm going to be frank with you. You can be Bob. I don't care.
What's Tenebrae looking for?
He is remembering this guy's face.
Okay.
You don't have to be such a brat about it.
As for an address, I have no idea.
Of course you wouldn't. Well, you've been incredibly helpful, Archibald, who works the front desk here. And I'm sure if we have any other questions, we can follow them up with you
Well,
for a nominal fee.
I think we're finally starting to understand each other, Detective.
Again, though, if you just start most police investigations with, I'll tell you for X amount of money, especially if, like, the coins guys come around, they suck.
They also already know
Yeah.
the procedure.
What the fuck?
How do
Dude,
they remember?
Why would they even be in the Ascendant Court in the first place?
why would they be trying to find out anything?
Incompetent.
It's not. They're not paid to ask questions. I'm not there. Fuck.
No.
I'm getting all this in my head, and it's just like, exactly, yeah.
But no, I believe we've come to an understanding, Detective.
Sure.
And just as you law types have your
Law types.
protocols, as do we.
I look between me and Halcyon and wonder which of us is more lawful.
Ooh. Ooh.
It might be Archibald, to be honest, but
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say it's Archibald.
Archibald probably hadn't killed anyone or stolen anything recently.
I've not killed anyone.
Yeah, but Nick has.
Oh right.
Okay, just one final question, then I swear we'll get out of your hair. Do people like turn up here every Sunday and like pray and everything like that?
It's not on
Tuesdays.
Whatever, Tuesday. I grabbed a random day.
Toil Day usually.
Okay, cool.
That's Tuesday.
I'm
Way to
honestly
be a
trying to
nerd about
remember. I'm trying to remember all the days, and it's like, yeah, they do have a Sunday, but I'm mixing them up with the months, so that's not good. But yes, Toil Day usually.
Oh, okay, thank you.
We also hold classes.
Yeah, no, that's
As yeah, we saw.
He kind of gestures out the office to the classroom.
that is such a buck wild thing to do here. considering how badly wrong it could go.
Classes in what?
I mean, I assume this is a poison
Poisons.
class.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
You don't
potions.
have a murder class, do you? Because, like, I'm pretty sure... Listen, don't answer that.
Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure if you answer that, we'll have to do something about it, and I don't wanna. And I know Halcyon don't wanna.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
we're-
You don't have
we're
time to
gonna
take a
go.
class. Jeez.
We are a church of secrets.
Good. Keep that one a secret.
Halcyon,
Yes.
as the two of you are leaving, and
I'm gonna grab a pamphlet.
you're gonna grab a pamphlet? Okay.
Yes.
But as you're being kind of led out the door, Brother Archibald kind of calls out to you, Halcyon. That's a very nice cane you have there. And he
The
closes
fuck?
the door.
That's cheating. It's hidden.
He closes the door.
It's just a regular cane. There is no magic on it. He shouldn't be allowed to know that.
It has a very prominent silver skull on the top of it.
Do you not carry it around?
I do. He's not allowed to know that, though. This
sure
is
he's
just
seen it
this should be
Yeah.
just an off-brand one.
I'm sure he's seen it before.
I'm sure he's seen it before, exactly.
Yes,
Quintus.
it was quite an acquisition.
doors
I'm
are
sure.
closed.
And he closed the door.
Mounting.
Dismounting?
No,
Oh.
not yet. I haven't finished the conversation.
Did you just say mounting?
He
Yeah.
did.
What? I don't get that joke.
Come in.
Yeah, come in.
Over. You don't get it?
Did you? I didn't hear you open the. I didn't hear you open your radio.
I did with the
I
word
pull on my
mounting.
left ear.
Yeah. So no one said anything. You didn't call anyone.
No, I was responding to you.
Oh. Right next to you though.
Oh,
Yeah, I still don't get it yet though.
So, for those who are still in the puddles, you have been given a building. Are you going to
Do
follow
we
up
want-
on it?
Do we want to go talk to Klobar first and then pulls the other two over here? How do you want to do this, Quintus?
Maybe that would be wise.
All right.
Go as a group?
Detectives, this is Woes. Over. Detectives, this is Woes. Over.
Under.
You hear like a slight cough and then almost like audible sadness from the other side. We're going to go have a talk to Quintus's friend Crowbar on the docks, and so perhaps you might meet us in the puddles this afternoon, and we'll make the investigation into the flats together.
Perfect.
Over. All right, wonderful. Woes out.
Rose.
Mhm.
Just as a quick thing, do an occult check for me.
Oh, Matt, you say the nicest things to me.
Nice.
Nice.
34.
Very nice. It took it took hearing the detective talking to you for a little bit, but even from Halcyon, recently the words seem to have been distorted a little bit.
Really?
It's not like all the words came through fine. It's just the best way to put it would be the quality went down.
Was it while they were inside?
Because Rose is short. Bad reception down there.
Oh my fucking god! I will skin you alive.
Probably when they were in the church. Yes.
That's the other edition. Well, it's interesting. Good to know. Thank you. Good pickup.
So, going to see Crowbar.
Oh no, I have a thing to do. I try to get better reception. I tilt my ear. I try and put my face towards the sun. I give my ear a couple whacks.
I hold my shield behind your head.
Oh, that's
A big
incredible.
parabolic mirror.
The people passing
Nice.
you in the street just kind of giving you weird looks,
You got
but
a really wide berth.
yeah.
from everyone.
But this is Absalom, so they're not. It's just kind of like, well, that's weird. Okay, and they just keep walking.
Oh shit! Hang on one second. Hey Quintus,
Mm.
do you have any interest in making your weapon literally like 60 feet long?
Oh God.
So it has a shifting rune, right? What's
Uh-huh.
what's the rules on shifting runes? If I just try and activate my shifting rune and try and make it 60 foot long, what happens?
Doesn't
It
work.
doesn't. It has to become. It has to become an official weapon. But I have heard tell from some of my friends in the Puddles that there's been some new runes that came in on a shipment the other day,
Oh,
and one of them allows you to extend your weapon by 60 feet whenever you make an attack.
that's
So you could literally,
amazing.
you could stab or trip something from 60 feet away.
I would very much like to try this.
All right, we'll have to go talk to Pava sometime soon.
Because ranged weapons are for idiots. That's why.
It's true.
Yep.
So,
Think of the amount of leverage I could get on someone
know.
with 60 feet.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if I start the trip, move 30 feet, and finish the trip maneuver,
Mm-hmm.
they can't not fall over, right?
Absolutely. As the great Archmage Archimedes once said, "Give me a level and a spell slot big enough, and I will lift the world." And he did.
Very
And he
nice.
did.
Very nice.
okay, so
Yeah.
Crowbar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know where Crowbar is, and he kind of greets you. Ah, Quintus and Rose, right?
Hey, Crowbar.
That's me.
It's Quintus. Over.
Okay. So, what can I do for you guys today?
We're attempting to track something that might be looking to be moved discreetly about the city. We thought, just in case someone were to procure your services for such things, we'd give you a heads up so you could keep an eye out and maybe let us know.
We'd be willing to pay you, of course.
Well, look, I have been hearing some rumors of some things being shuffled and shifted about.
This is why I like you, Crowbar. You're
But-
always hearing rumors about something.
It has more to do with the games than anything, and I'm not sure if that's kind of up your speed.
What games?
The Blood Bowl games.
Blood
Blood
Bowl?
City games. But yeah, that's the one. The owner of the Coliseum has a tendency to get in some less than legal critters for the fights. And
Well-
particularly, a giant cage was, a container, a giant one was procured and moved through the city rather subtly.
I turn around and look at Rose and pull down on my ear and ask Rose, do you think that
Ah,
If,
fuck! So loud! So loud! Too loud! Too loud!
the whistle feedback noise?
Fucker. Quintus, you don't need to pull down your ear when you're next to me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I pushed my ear back up. Do you think that a large sporting event might be the kind of place that someone would want to use the thing that we're looking for?
Quintus, sometimes I think of you as the most upstanding member of society I have ever met. Other times, I really worry about who the fuck raised you. Yes, I think a massive sporting event would be the perfect place to poison hundreds, possibly thousands of people at a single time.
Now, you're having this conversation at your show of Korbar, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, we are.
He's like, usually the Blood City games kind of, they get 3/4 full, usually.
How many people is that, Kroba?
3/4 full of what?
Well,
Water?
Of people.
Quintus,
Oh.
you're not that dumb.
Right.
Like a couple of thousand people at least. But we have the Radium Festival going on.
It'll be even bigger than ever.
Packed stadium, I'd say.
Well, shit, sounds like we should probably get on top of that.
Tourists as well. People come in from all over.
not really the most shadowy thing to do, poisoning a bunch of people in broad daylight while they're screaming for blood, though. But you know what?
You
The
know
Church
what?
of Dogobah so far has been nothing but inconsistent. I mean, for fuck's sake, the only reason they drew attention to themselves is because they carved their sigil into the face of one of our dead friends.
Crowbar just
Yeah.
nods and goes, you know what?
They
I'm going to
did do
scalp
that.
my ticket.
Koba, you're a brilliant man.
Crowbar. Yeah. Do stadiums have like non-humanoid seating? How does that work?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
How does it? You know what? I actually don't want to know. I don't think I want to know how it.
Oh, they have wheelchair access.
Is Crowbar wearing pants?
Is better question? Is Crowbar proper centaur or Bojack?
He's proper centaur, and he is behind a counter.
Oh dang!
Wait,
Not
wait.
is he wearing pants? How is he?
Yeah,
wearing
yeah, that
pants?
was my
Yeah,
first question.
sorry.
Yeah, obviously.
Wait, is he in a wheelchair?
No.
Why did you mention them having wheelchair access then?
Well, because we take the same entrance.
Oh, okay. Koba, it's been wonderful talking to you.
Look, stairs are not good on hooves. So I try
anyway,
to take ramps
we're
whenever I
looking
can.
for something that's about,
Oh,
and I like
no.
put my arms at arm length, and then I bring them all the way into shoulder width, and then I sort of go back out halfway in between those 2 points, and then I look at you, Rose, confused, and say, "How big is it?"
I thought you were gonna reach down and like use me as a measuring stick.
Just like,
Like just fold me in half and like I put a hand about to my hip and then probably about the size of my waist. Nothing bigger than that. And hilariously poisonous.
well,
That's probably very securely packaged.
well, look, I know the consortium's been bringing stuff in, but they don't usually deal with poisons.
Well, I suspect that it won't be marked as poison.
Quite
Well,
right.
No, but these things get transported differently. If you're carrying poison, then it's probably going to be in like barrels or
Not cages.
not cages or crates.
Quite
Not
right.
typically, anyway.
Right. Yes, that's fair.
Okay, well.
Otherwise, there's general smuggling going on, but that's same as always.
Yeah.
So you have a ticket for the event. Is there some
Did.
sort of pre or post match festivity, spectacle that's meant to occur?
I mean, it's entirely possible. With the amount of numbers they're having, they're going to be doing something, I imagine.
Okay.
I pull down on my ear. Halcyon, what's the best way to deliver this poison?
I elbow you in the side. Oh, foul.
Oh dear
What's
God.
the best way to deliver this poison over a sporting field?
For fuck's sake.
Well, from what we've identified thus far, it's mostly an injury or a contact poison. So you could literally just slap it on someone to apply it, but
But if you wanted to get a whole crowd over a sports field,
Give me a crafting check, Halcyon. I'll give you a
had we
+2.
identified if it was effective as an ingested poison yet?
Or as an aerosol. That's the big worry.
yeah, that's what I'm sort of.
There are none.
There are no aerosolized poisons in the game?
No.
Uh,
There you go.
None crafted through alchemy. They're either contact, injury, or ingested.
As far as you're aware, if you want to infect a lot of people like that,
put it into water.
presumably.
That is what they were doing when we went to the animal farm, whatever the fuck that thing was called.
Particularly from
Menagerie.
your investigations, the food, the water, yeah, that would probably be the best way to do it. Doesn't take an
Alright.
injury, just takes contact. But at this point, the only ones that you've really been dealing with has been the diluted versions or the not perfected ones.
Hmm.
So it's unsure what would happen with a perfected version of this poison.
Correct.
Would a medicine check help with that?
Yes. It'll be difficult, but you've been rolling well.
Yeah.
Oh, not me. I don't have
Ah.
medicine.
Halcyon's already done a check for this.
Beans.
It was his
Just
crafting
thinking,
check.
like, how would you infect a whole bunch of people?
Put it in the water. Koba, my friends and I are having a conversation. Perhaps we'll take this outside. But as always, you've been a stupendous help, my friend.
Oh, I'm just glad I've been of assistance.
Have
Look.
the street sweepers and the washboard warriors, or whatever they're called, been behaving themselves since our intervention 2
Well,
days ago?
yeah, no, it's only been a couple of days, but things have been pretty calm. I've been noticing a lot more kobolds around the area.
Ah, from the puddles?
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not
Nice,
gonna argue
nice.
with it. Honestly.
They're good kobolds, John. Sorry. Right, Koba.
I haven't had the chance to talk to any of them.
Oh, you should. They're lovely.
If I get around to it, I'll get around to it.
You're not anti-kobold, are you, Koba? You know what? I don't actually have the time for this. We have to go. Sorry.
As always, gentlemen, a pleasure.
It's good to see you.
Goodbye, Crowbar. We are going out.
To an intermission.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, considering the time, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to have a short bio break so people can have a drink of water and go to the toilet and all that other good stuff. We're going to be running an ad during the break, but it's only going to be a minute, and you can just walk away if you like. But
We love you.
We do. We love you. And Pudding, thank you for the bits. I do appreciate it very much. And, well, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you then.
Bunch blessings upon all of you.
Yay. Hey everyone, and we are back. It's hydrated and feeling a little bit better after stretching their legs, etc. So, what's the plan? Meeting at the building?
We're heading to. Pulls up notes. The Swamp Root Flats.
Yep. And you have a
Um,
name as well.
We do. And while we're doing that, Lenora's gonna wing across the city. Oh no, maybe not. Actually, I want her in case there's combat,
In case something happens.
or I need to use Bardic Lore. All right,
What are the two?
I'll ask around, gather information on the Swamp Root Flats and see if I can pinpoint it.
Alright. Society check or...
I will aid you.
Oh.
16.
15. There's the bad rolls. Yep.
20.
Let's just go ask Lekowek. I'm sure he knows.
Yes. Good plan.
Well, you go back and see Rekorek and he goes, well, hi?
Lekowek, my friend, we're looking
Yeah.
for the Swamp Root Flats. Would you be able to direct us?
He kind of points you vaguely in the direction of a couple of buildings. One in particular is standing out from the rest of them. It looks like it was an attempted high-rise. Like
An
a-
attempted high rise.
Yeah.
In the puddles.
Like
yeah.
they were going to build it taller, but just never finished the upper levels.
Rekorek explains, no, they ran out of money.
Ah.
But the construction of the lower levels was done enough that people decided to move in.
Wonderful. Good to know. Lekowek, out of curiosity,
Mhm.
do the names Jonas or Franco Laurence mean anything to you?
Not really.
How would you feel about having a teleportation circle installed in your HQ?
I mean, room would be the big issue at the moment. Not gonna lie.
You're running out of room, even though you just expanded.
Housing issues. Also, we got a lab now, so
You have a lab now?
and a workshop.
Do you have a
so-
really
how do you
kooky
not-
lab tech that heads the lab? Because I kind of want to meet them.
What is his name? No, we
Maybe,
can't.
maybe
We
next
can't.
session. Next session.
Next session.
Gonna beat
Look,
both of you.
I think you guys have enough on your plate at the moment. We can do the tour later.
Okay. If
Yeah.
you
Oh,
need
yeah.
some money for the expansion, I am quite sure you could acquire Star Watch funding for it.
Ooh.
Considering
that
they
in
don't
mind.
currently have a teleportation circle to the puddles. I don't think they have a teleportation circle to the puddles, do
I
they?
don't think they do know.
Okay, they technically do.
Does it work?
No, it's in the prison.
Where's the prison? Oh, is this the prison?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We don't have access to it. It's kind of a closed.
You don't have access to it. Do you want me to fix that for you?
No,
Or
because I
do you
think
have
it will
enough on your
cause
plate?
fights,
Okay, that's fine.
jurisdictional duties, etc.
Remember, if you ever need an in with anybody, you come to me, yes?
Oh, we'll keep it in mind.
Okay, good. Alright, well, we're off to the flats. We'll hopefully rendezvous with you later.
Good luck.
Thank you. Like just in case, if you don't mind having someone keep an eye in that direction, if anyone sees red sparks or fire coming out of the building, send help immediately, yes? I'll try and send up a signal in case anything goes wrong.
Bros,
Not that I expect it to.
we got eyes and ears all over this district.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Because I can trust you. Because you're marginalized characters in a modern day story, and therefore it's very difficult to make you evil.
Jesus.
How's that for a metagame?
Prosperity.
That's one
Love
of the
it.
mettest game I've ever meted.
Yep.
Ow.
Yep. It'll just make the inevitable
Ow.
backstab that much more painful.
Not everyone has to be backstabbers, jeez.
Exactly. Yeah, you literally can't. All right, let's go.
So, going all together?
Yeah. Once the good detective arrives,
Hey, what's up?
hey,
I'm here now.
All of you will
Nice.
collect yourselves together and make your way over to it. The building in question, well, you know the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's like if someone built that out of wood.
Yep.
And didn't really bother with a proper foundation. The lean is
Okay.
quite obvious, and it is in fact leaning against one of the adjacent buildings.
How tall is it? 3 stories, 4 stories?
About 6.
Okay.
Wow, okay, so
It's
quite big
reasonably
for the
tall.
puddles then. Okay, so it stands out amongst the buildings.
And it's quite obvious that it's sinking. The first floor is ankle deep in water.
Jesus. Wow. I don't live anywhere fancy, but even this is a shithole.
Rent's cheap, or at least you'd imagine.
All right,
I
let's
mean,
have a look.
squatting is pretty damn cheap as far as rent goes.
That's true. All right.
As you enter, though, there is a, we'll graciously call him a gentleman sitting behind a desk.
Oh.
He's reading a very yellowed newspaper.
Hello, good sir. Are you the concierge here?
Yes.
What's a concierge?
Doorkeep.
He kind of looks to the entryway, where the door is mostly rotted away at this point.
I shrug. Gargoyle. I don't know.
We're looking for a man named Jonas. Have you heard of him?
Nope.
I flash my Star Watch badge. Have you heard of him?
He kind of looks at the badge, and he kind of puts the paper down. No, I haven't.
I am intimately good friends with all of the kobolds currently in the puddles. We're looking for a man named Jonas. Have you heard of him? Roll intimidation.
Well, roll it.
36.
4. Look, I don't know, Jonas. People come and go here. It's not like we do much in the way of security. I don't want trouble with Star Watch, and I don't want trouble with those damn kobolds.
Wonderful. Then we'll be having a look upstairs. Have you had any tenants vacate recently? Awful smells, potentially dead rodents, And he sings it.
He takes in a deep breath and coughs violently.
Different smells.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Look, I'm not exactly paid to pay attention, son.
Are you paid at all?
Why are you paid?
He goes, I receive a bit of an income.
Well, if you don't mind assisting us with which tenants you know are currently here, I will be glad to triple your weekly salary.
Whoa.
In an
Well-
afternoon.
4 shiny pennies.
Those shiny red pennies. Well, who are you looking for?
We're looking for a poisoner. His name is Jonas, so obviously you don't know him by that name.
Looks a bit Norgabury.
I don't think that's an adjective, detective, but we can make it one.
To
Give
see
me
if it sparks anything in him.
Oh, someone was upset with that.
We just lost Bill.
Oh no. Diplomacy check?
From me?
Mara.
Okay.
May or may not have black fingers.
Nice, fucking nice.
There was a chap who came by.
I look real smug at Rose when he like that tracks it.
I'm okay with it.
No, look, plain clothes, but he had this medallion around his neck.
Really?
Not even trying.
Fuck's sake, worst secret cult ever.
Look, I've got a good eye when I need to have one. And I'm not 100% sure, but
User in your channel is recording.
Welcome back, Bill.
he was making a good effort to be inconspicuous, but a little bit too good of an effort, if you catch my drift.
Wonderful. Good to hear. Do you know what department he was in?
I do not. Like I said,
Yes.
Is
I
there
flick it-
anyone
ahead.
who hasn't paid up recently?
one or two.
Do you know either of them by name?
Or better yet, just which ones? We'll
Yeah,
go
which
see.
ones? We'll go see.
Look, we don't get many complaints here from the tenants, you understand.
You're about to if you don't cooperate.
Oh, look, I'm getting there, okay?
Mm.
Calm your britches, lady. Look,
So we're trying to get to a monster combat tonight.
If you could speed things along.
You could speed things along. Please
Look,
continue.
Sir, I think my friends, my angry friends, we've been working at this for a long time. Look, I think you know what we want. What if, and I like put down 3 gold pieces on the table, and I also show my I'll
Yep.
show my not Star Watch. What's the other group that we were with? The other one.
Edgewatch?
Puddles watch.
Yeah, I'll show my Edgewatch badge so that I'm not super fancy. Look, if you just help us out here now, we can help you out, you know?
He swipes up 3 gold pieces and says, Franca Lawrence, she lives on the 3rd floor.
Oh my fucking god!
She
For fuck's
lives
sake.
on the 3rd floor.
I'm already gone.
Go.
Haven't seen her in a little while, though.
Actually, you know what? Chorus, get downstairs, watch him. Chorus, give me a small salute. On it, boss! Scampers downstairs.
Hello, disturbing little doll.
Greetings, human. I will be watching you for the foreseeable future.
But
Oh, he's a Sontaran.
actually, we'll keep that on that, and I'll just drag it over to...
You've made the
Oh,
little doll
Am I back
Sontaran.
in? I think I'm back in.
A Zoltaran?
Sontaran.
I don't know what that reference is.
Sontar.
Potato head.
Sontar. I know that reference. I'm a nerd.
He's a potato head man.
Oh, you mean from Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Can
Bribes
everyone see?
always work.
No.
I cannot see.
I can see.
Wait. Now he can't.
Oh god.
What the fuck is that? I never saw this before.
That's his invisibility.
Yeah, his token wasn't working for me last time. It just turned into like that Gmod texture every time.
Oh god.
purple and black Gmod texture. But I just didn't want to say anything at the time. All right, is it this door?
Well, you are in front of that door.
Hello, police.
You just go to open it.
Yep.
Where?
Nope.
Halcyon, please.
No, he's opened it.
I'm not on the map.
Yeah,
If
I
you could
can't
drag
see.
me over to the map. That'd be great.
Should be there.
I'm
Prentice is
looking
still
at-
on Absalom.
I'm still looking at Absalom because I connected whilst
Oh,
you
okay.
were moving us over.
Do.
Now you.
Police!
Awesome, thank you.
I turned to Quintus. See, I'm learning.
1 second.
I give you a big thumbs up.
He's waiting to put down something big and scary to make you regret opening that door. Uh-oh.
All right.
Wait, did you put me in front of the correct door? Shit. I was gonna tell people to vacate first.
Well, you open the door, and as you can see, it's kind of, well, things have been strewn about. There's 2 desks that seem to be haphazardly dragged into the room. A bed off to the side seems broken and, well, unused. What you doing?
Okay. I would like to step to the opposite door and knock. Knock, knock, knock.
You don't get a
Hello?
response immediately,
Uh-huh.
but eventually a gentleman does open the door.
Good afternoon, sir. Was Halflit with Starwatch. Just wanted to let you know there may be some disturbances in the near future and wanted you to be ready to take cover and or exit the building.
But anything to be concerned about?
Unsure, sir. We're just conducting an investigation.
Okay.
Have you seen anything in the past 2 weeks that oh god. Have you seen anything in the past 2 weeks that we should know about?
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't step into that room.
We've been hearing noises and things like that. He looks past you into the other open doorway.
Yes.
Everyone else, you can see that there's some sort of gas that's kind of filtering into the room and is kind of starting to eat away at everything.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't know you put me in front of the right door. Should have asked. Okay. fair
Should
enough.
have checked the traps.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't even know you were back. Oh, no, I did. That's true. All right, fuck it. Let's go.
Alright, I'm going to hold my breath and enter.
All right, who's entering?
Me.
All right, I need a fortitude save from you immediately.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
This can't go badly.
All right. What was that about not going badly?
That was a joke, Matt.
Was it? Was it?
Yes. My fortitude saves are not high. You're just rolling individual d6s because that's not annoying.
It didn't work right, okay?
Do I take
God, really?
What a
take 6
weird
damage
group of
or do I
rolls.
take
Nine.
15?
You
Take
take
9.
15 damage from the acid,
Okay.
and we'll do this properly since the formula's not going to work for me. And 16 poison damage.
Okay. Done. Is
So,
there any way to disarm this trap now?
well, give me a perception check.
Is the acid continuing to stem from the side of the wall?
Yep.
I step into Halcyon's space, kind of pushing him out of the room, and cast Wall of Force.
You and your fucking walls.
Mm-hmm. They're brilliant.
All right, you step in and you cast Wall of Force. Describe this for us.
It's
I
trump
kind
card
of
for sure.
I kind of struck strike a small tuning fork against the wall, and then against kind of like a small point lower down on the wall, and then a basically rushing of wind kind of through the room, and suddenly the poison is just being held back against the vents, unable to emit into the room, hopefully.
All right. Well, the dimensions for the wall of force are more than enough to cover it. Now, things I can tell you. It's still trying to pump the gas into the room,
Yes.
but it seems to be stemmed for now.
We've got a minute to disable it.
Minute to win it then. Alright. Am I able to try and disable this trap, Matt?
All right. First things first, give me a perception check.
Eyes.
As you're coughing and spluttering from the acid that was pouring into your lungs.
30.
33.
I said I held my breath.
Well, you didn't do it well enough, did you? Considering your fortitude save. With a 33, and you are a what in perception, master?
Master, make that 34, because it's traps, because it's Trap Finder. I get a +1 circumstance bonus.
All right. Well, you do find it. Looking through the wall of force, there appears to be various vents or nozzles that were hidden behind a very rough tapestry. And that seems to be what's causing it. Something seems to be hidden behind the wall itself.
So I'm going to have
Okay.
to drop the wall and give you a second, am I?
Or is there a
Awesome.
way for me to disable it from this side?
No way to disable it, but looking around, there was a tripwire set up at the door. So if someone opened it, it would activate the trap.
Wow. Alright then. So, best get to it quick then. We've got a minute to win it then.
You have two options. You can either try to block the nozzles that are spewing the acid, or you can try to get to the actual source of the acid.
Right.
Either way, this might mean that Rose will have to drop the wall of force. Because
I'm gonna
this is
start
only...
pushing-
Yep.
I'm going to start pushing everything that's like papers and everything into this portion of the room.
Yep.
It's kind of pulling everything back. If you want, Halcyon, you can step in front of you, and I will, as long as you don't mind taking some acid damage, I will, and I apologize for setting this off. I have no idea. I will put a wall behind you so that when we release the gas, it kind of just filters to you, and I'll patch you back up afterwards.
That's one idea. Quintus, I need your assistance here.
Very well.
Matt,
Yep.
do I know if this vapor can be frozen instantaneously with a frost vial, or will I need to use a Tanglefoot bag in order to plug the holes?
Tanglefoot bag would be easier.
Good idea.
But give me a crafting check.
32.
32. Well, Rose's idea with the wall of force wasn't too bad, though. If something could physically block the nozzles from spewing the acid, that would probably be a lot easier and go a long way. As for your actual alchemical stuff, the Tanglefoot bags would do better, but they wouldn't hold up for long.
Okay. Would it give us more? It'd give us more than a minute to disable it from the other side, though.
It would give you more time.
Yeah.
The acid would
Alright.
eventually just degrade through the Tanglefoot, but the ice would be burnt through a lot quicker.
Got it. Okay. I hand. There are 4 nozzles spewing acid. Yes.
5.
5. Okay. You have to drop the wall entirely, don't you?
I do, yes. Is there any way to stop it from any other side? It looks like, Halcyon. Is there any way to stop this trap once it's started?
A quick investigation, Halcyon. Someone has erected a wall across this room. It's thin, probably plaster, or just wallpaper over a wooden frame.
Ah,
It's very flimsy.
Quintus, break the wall.
Well, do you want to break it from the corridor instead?
Is the the actual corridor wall is still a proper wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can probably demolish it, right?
Oh, probably. If it's made so poorly that it's sinking into the ground.
So
I mean,
we are going to do two with yeah, I hand 2 Tanglefoot bags. I hold 2 Tanglefoot bags, and then Rose can have one of the frost
So
vials.
am I dropping this
Yes.
wall? We don't have much time. Or Quintus can try and get behind it through the corridor wall. Break into it that way.
This will be faster.
Okay.
All right.
your grip
Well-
on the wall of force is starting to fade, Rose.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna put another one up behind us, burning my second 6th level. Am I?
Oh wow.
No. Let's just block it as fast as
just block
possible.
it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, go. 3, 2, 1, drop it. The wall of force drops, and we're all gonna try and plug with Tanglefoot bags.
Okay, I need fortitude saves from all of you.
Very good.
Saves. 28. That's better than last time.
Oh. I'm gonna burn a hero point.
Get a border hero point for that one.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh,
I got
You have
40,
Juggernaut, brother.
24,
That's a
which is
success.
better than a 22.
It's
Is
a
it a
success, Matt.
success?
He has. I think he has. Do you not have Juggernaut yet? I will check for you right now.
yeah,
Does
I
that
just know what the
convert failures
DC of
into
it.
successes?
Yeah, Juggernaut is everything. Everything converts 1 up, right? I'll check for you right now.
Pretty sure it's only crit failures into.
I will need to know if
crit
it's a.
successes.
I will need to know if it's a crit fail or not, though. So we are doing.
It's never mind. No, it's
Yeah,
it's
just
only when you roll a success, it's a crit success.
Yeah. Okay.
the next one up that cancels
All
out
of
the
you.
failures.
Take 24 damage.
Okay.
Just yell out from the corridor. Y'all doing it all right in there?
Been better.
Wow, Martyr is unhelpful.
You also take 16 poison damage.
Got it.
16.
All right, can we try and block?
All right. How you doing for the block?
Yeah, what are we rolling for that?
Wait, do you want rolls for this, or do you want just to...
Okay, Quintus, I will need either an athletics check or a attack roll.
I'll give you an athletics check.
That's better.
31.
31. Well, you tear away the wall.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait, I thought we were plugging them.
I got excited, I guess.
So did we succeed? I take it we succeeded in plugging them, and now he's tearing away the wall.
Well, one of them has stopped spewing on its own accord. With Quintus's actions, another one has stopped.
Ah.
Okay, Lenore is gonna. Lenore, I command Lenore, and she is gonna do. You want attack rolls?
Attack rolls. I don't think Lenore has enough hitting
Force?
power. Because the hardness on these is pretty nasty.
31 and a 35.
31 and 35? Well, that'll be enough to hit. It's the damage that'll be the issue. Because these are metal.
Yeah, the damage is fine. 18 damage.
That'll
Is
be
that
enough. 2 noses left. Halcyon, you're doing the disabling?
Yeah.
Alright, thievery check. You know how this go.
Woo!
You're rogue.
I do those things. 26. Wow.
Okay. I mean, that's not enough, unfortunately. So, good news. Less acid spewing into the room now.
Excellent. but still some.
Yup. So, fortitude saves.
Yep.
Ugh.
34.
Well, the 34 and the 39 will only take half that, so
I
8
should have
damage.
taken an elixir of life.
And yeah, Halcyon, you'll take the full 16 from that. But even as you do that, another one shuts off. And I need disabling things from people. Quintus, if you want to go next.
Sure.
Athletics check or an attack roll.
You in athletics again? Oh my word!
Wow,
Wow,
okay.
we're rolling terribly.
I'll get it.
Yep.
30 to hit. 15 for damage.
Does not bypass its hardness.
30, 20. That's probably a 25 to hit because of multiple attack penalty.
That'll still hit. It's mostly the
okay.
damage. Oh,
Not
God.
enough.
And-
That's it. Oh, hang on. I can get off a telekinetic projectile.
Yeah, you can.
All right. Roll that. Attack.
Yep, that'll hit.
and Damage. 27? Jesus.
That's it.
That's a high roll.
Nice.
And with that, the final nozzle is broken.
Yay.
Nice.
Unfortunately, however, this acid was designed as you kind of take stock of the situation around you to burn objects.
Mm-hmm. Like paper and
Evidence.
evidence,
Yeah.
manuscripts. Go.
Fuck me.
So, checking around the room.
Yeah.
Is there anything salvageable, Matt?
Perception checks. 30.
I'll reroll that.
Go reroll that one. That's fair.
26.
26.
35.
That's a lot better. Look at the hero points actually working out for you.
Yay.
I shouldn't have listened to Matt. I shouldn't have listened to Matt. I should have just put up the second wall of force. I don't know why the fuck I listened to you.
I don't know. Why'd you open the door?
I didn't think you put me in front of the actual door. I didn't even know which one there was.
Kind of did an eyes in that. Right. So, perception checks.
30.
You do
31
find,
for more traps.
unfortunately, a lot of the stuff has been eaten away.
Oh, for fuck me.
You do, however, find a couple of vials and a tattered journal underneath the bed. Particularly, Rose, you would have found that one.
I hand it off to someone else.
Even the journal itself seems to have not been immune to the effects of the acid clouds that were spewing into the room. But it's salvageable, as opposed to a lot of the other notes around the room. Other than that, Halcyon, I'll give you a crafting check.
Sure thing. Wow. Never mind. I'm just
Yep.
gonna roll like garbage for the rest of the evening. This feels
Yeah, no,
great.
it's fine. Yeah, no, it's cool. It happens to all of us, unfortunately.
Puddin purchased anyone who needs it a hero point. Inverted commas.
We divide a hero
Aw.
point by 4 and add like
Thanks,
order to
Pudding.
reroll.
Halcyon, you want to reroll that one? Pudding has
Why-
given someone a hero point for whoever needs it.
Why not? It comes.
What were you saying? What were you just about to say?
No. Oh no.
I was about to say it can't have any more impact than what's already going to happen, but
Unfortunately,
23.
yeah, looking at the wooden frame that they put up to kind of hide this trap, you get the feeling that was really shoddy craftsmanship. Like, they probably did it in an afternoon or something like that, and it's just like, they couldn't use plaster or something.
Lesai.
As for the journal, was the journal passed off to the detective?
Yep.
Detective, are you going through it?
Yeah.
As I said earlier, unfortunately most of the journal has been wrecked at this point. Fortunately, however, the most recent entries seem to have made it through.
Good.
What is eligible can be read. Insinuates something of a relationship between the previous tenant here, Lorenz, and a type of father figure.
Gross.
Yes. No, look, I'm not going to go into details, but some of the pet names she gives him are less than comfortable.
Great. Just gonna speed read through that. Try
But-
to find any mention of what I'm actually looking for.
Yeah.
Norgaba
you-
cultists with daddy issues.
Yeah, you're just looking at the journal going, ooh,
Her original target was the gala. From what you can read from the journal, she got a job at the casino, and her full intent was to actually use it at the gala.
Mm-hmm.
She was convinced otherwise that it wouldn't be a good idea to do so
Aye.
by her father, or Jonas.
Daddy.
He suggested or insinuated to her that it might be better off to go to do it at the Blood City Games.
Blood City Games. Does it mention how or when or what?
Give me a crafting check.
Don't have crafting.
No, you're asking the question though.
7.
Well,
What part of it? Okay, how about this?
Pass it off to Halcyon.
I will pass it off to Halcyon.
someone absolutely has daddy issues.
I'm going to make the book think that it's fine.
Is that just to prove yet again that your social roles are stellar and everything else is trash?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Halcyon, give us a crafting check. What does this tell you?
It tells me that. See you guys. We'll see you next week.
See you, brother. Have a good one.
See you, Sam. Love your work, bud.
Oh.
Pass it here. Is this crafting lore, or is it crafting?
Crafting.
Let's table this roll. 31.
There we go. There's a success. So, Rose, you're trying to piece this all together. And it's as you're kind of holding the journal with some of the... You kind of touch some of the acid that was left behind and you flick your hand away quickly. And you feel that the acids kind of become liquid. And then you look over to the trap with the 3 giant vats of acid. And the mechanism that's made the acid an aerosol. Or turned it into a cloud.
Nice.
Now, you can put 2 and 2 together on that one.
Mm-hmm. It was the same idea I had earlier.
It
Well,
seems like...
Anything else to be scavenged from this room? From
Not
our monumental
anymore.
fuck up? Okay, great.
Sorry, bud.
It's okay. I'll just burn my spell slot next time.
So what is
Should've
the
done it in the first
Rose?
place. It doesn't really say anything else. Other than that they're planning to attack the Blood City games. Sorry, the Blood Bowl games. But
We'll make some
is that
matches, fine.
thoughts that I had earlier about possible aerosolization of poisons. From the looks of the trap, I think they're absolutely going ahead with that.
This trap?
Yes.
Yes.
If they figured out a way to aerosolize one form of destructive toxin, very likely they could figure out a way to aerosolize another.
Okay. So, what does that mean for us?
No idea. Fuck everything. I hate the world.
Do we have to go and find hidden
No idea.
walls with bigots on them at the stadium?
No, we've gone from having 3 leads to having no leads because all of our leads ran here.
Well,
I mean, it did say that they were going to the Blood Bowl games.
Well, I guess we're going there then.
I'm not going to
How-
run a game of Blood Bowl.
Oh,
Howard,
How long
did
does
you
it
just-
look like, or how well made is this like fake wall in the room?
It doesn't look well made at all.
How long does it look like it would take to make that kind of thing?
A day, maybe 2. Well, sorry, to make it.
Yeah.
Look, once you get the frame up, maybe in an hour or 2,
Right. Okay.
they pretty much just got paper and kind of put it over a wooden frame, then painted it to somewhat match.
Yep.
Look, even looking at it now, it's the rot that kind of just permeates through this entire place has already started to eat away at it.
All right. I'll pull some of the paper out and have a look at like what's behind the wall.
Mhm.
This setup is kind of large, right? Like, look, if they're going to use it at the stadium, it either has to be there already, or they have to bring it in like a float or something, right?
No
Not
idea.
enough afloat.
No idea. But good thinking. They're going to need some serious space for some kind of setup mixes.
at the very least, we should definitely check out the stadium.
Let's head there next.
All right.
Apologies, everyone. My bad.
It
No,
happens.
no, it's fine.
It's
I hope
fine.
there are
Half
no-
melting faces.
I hope there are no monsters to fight at the stadium.
I hope there are. Halcyon, would you mind patching us up on the way there? We'll call it Trolley. So where are the
Cool
Blood City
carriage.
games being held?
The foreign district. 1 second, we'll all go back to Absalom.
God damn. It was what's that pick a door thing where you're better off picking like I don't
Monty
know.
Hall paradox.
Monty Hall paradox. It felt
Yep.
like that. Matt put me in front of a door and I was like, well, I've got a 1 in 4 chance of either trying to get people to get out of the building or opening the actual
Yeah,
room.
yeah. So what are the
But no,
chances
Matt-
that the first door is the door
Yeah,
that
but then
concludes the
Matt
interaction?
had just helpfully because I thought we were gonna have to try and figure out which one they lived in, but then Matt had just stuck me in front of the right door. It was like, fuck.
Hey, you said to move it along.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to do, and then the instant I started trying to rush things because I wanted to get somewhere, now we have no time. All right.
So,
let's go for a DC 30 check on the treat wounds.
you can do like the ward medic stuff. It's going to take you a little while to get there. But,
Real quick,
Oh,
I
fuck
send.
off.
I send. Oh, did
There
you
we
see that
go.
it was almost a 2? It was
39!
It was almost a 2 though. I'm gonna send Lenore off to Rec asking that they haul all of the remaining stuff out of there if they don't mind.
yeah, well, they'll...
If they're not okay, if not, I'll get somebody from Starwatch to do it because can't leave that shit sitting around.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think a well-organized group of kobolds can't strip an apartment?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just if they don't want to do it, then I'll leave somebody else to do it.
We all heal 54.
Nice. Thank you.
Thanks.
I wasn't damaged.
I know you would. Fuck off. That's what I took.
Well, all of you know for a fact that the big Coliseum here in Absalom is in the foreign quarter. It takes up the center stage of the foreign quarter, so to speak. It is a massive edifice that often regularly holds games of various kinds, but, you know, it's the usual fare for a Coliseum. But every couple of years, they hold the Blood City Games. With the Radiant Festival, however, the entire area is in an absolute tizzy. There's banners, there's people already kind of painted up and ready. There's little mini busts and statues and figures of their favorite champions and their fighters. The kind of atmosphere, the air around here is positively electric. Ed, you're heading to the Coliseum proper?
Yes.
Well, you're stopped by security, but you flash your badges,
Nice.
and security kind of just ushers you through.
Nice.
So much bad. Yeah, nope, that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
As presented.
Well, the security takes you through to an office. They knock on the door, and it's like, Gaiden, Star Watch is here to see you.
Be a ninja.
Fucking
You beat me to it.
couple of moments pass, and you hear a voice kind of go, "Oi, yeah, all right, bring him in." The door is open for you, and there's a smell of sweat that kind of just wafts out of the room. Some of it kind of smells fresh. A lot of it's just kind of a little bit stale. Like the room is just, it's that kind of place. It's a little
Like-
bit too warm.
Like a gym kind of space, or like
Yeah,
this guy just has weird bad bo.
more like a gym space.
Okay.
Why can't we ever go anywhere that smells pleasant?
Welcome to the big city.
We will
He's
be
like-
after this.
Star Watch. What can I do for you?
Not sure how to bring this up exactly, but Rose.
Wow.
Yep. Keep passing that buck.
What do you mean?
Do you want to?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Though.
Okay, fine. Listen, someone set you
You're
up
right.
the bomb, probably.
Oh, what, a bomb? That's not good news
Some
at
kind
all.
of poison,
Uh,
Nolgaba related, so religiously motivated.
what, the people in the codes?
I think
What?
what the good detective is trying to say is that we have reason to believe that there might soon be a gas-related poison terror attack at your venue.
Whoa, hold up. We have security here for that kind of thing.
Right. That's good. And do they typically deal with drunken revelry or religiously planned state-owned terror plots?
I mean, when you put it like that. No, look, security here deals with drunken revelers, the occasional combatant or contestant who's a little bit ornery, but otherwise, no, we don't deal with that kind of thing. He
Excellent.
kind of gestures to his guy outside and kind of ushers him away. But look,
And okay,
what? Like, we can't cancel the game.
of course not. That would be a ridiculous thing to think of.
Mm.
It
think it's a-
absolutely would be. We've already invested hundreds of thousands of platinum pieces into this.
Right,
Exactly.
we'll just have to lock down the foreign quarter. It'll be fine.
The entire foreign quarter.
Right, if
We've
it
got-
spreads outside the foreign quarter, we'll just lock down those other areas too until Absalom's at a standstill.
Look, I've gotten mercenary companies in from all over Galarian for this.
Exactly. Like they'll probably die too, so you won't have to pay them. But listen, fine, whatever. Can we have a look around, please?
Look, if you start walking around with your badges like that, no one's gonna say boo to you.
That's okay. And I very deliberately and obviously put my badge in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, he's just kind of looking at your breastplate.
No, I think the whole room
Oh no,
is
Quintus
looking at
has
your breastplate,
completely
right?
forgotten about the breastplate.
Yeah. As you do when you forget about the things printed on your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it, bud. So,
That said, he kind of looks you over, Quintus, and he goes, "How much can you lift? You look like a strong lad."
I was asking this question last night.
I shrug. I don't know.
You ever considered being a gladiator?
A cow?
You
I
lift
could
a
lift a
cow. You ever
Well,
considered
we've
competing?
definitely identified that you can trip a cow several times in a short space of time.
Huh. Seriously, here's what I'm thinking. I'll go a match this afternoon,
Uh-huh.
and my people pulled out.
But you
want to get
hired
in?
mercenaries from all over Galarian.
Oh no, these were like, look, we sometimes get some of the prisoners in to like fight in the ring, and
Is he really telling this to Star Watch? Is this a known thing that happens?
it's a known thing. Prisoners
What?
can take time off of their sentences by participating.
They just don't
Okay.
get paid for it.
So, you take their place. You fight in the Coliseum with them as a part of our big kind of appetizer for the main event.
Uh-huh.
They'll get you in with the rest of the gladiators.
gladiators.
And why is it that we want to get in with the gladiators again?
Well,
I'm sure that they're lovely people, but my primary concern is more the terrorist attack.
well, yes, but if someone has brought something in and snuck it in, under my
Uh-huh.
nose in particular, they'll have to know this place in and out. Security is kind of half and half people who are hired, just to deal with drunken revelers, and half of them are the gladiators themselves.
Gladiators are well known for their perceptive skills.
You'd be surprised.
I really wouldn't.
But I'll also help if you do well. I'll help you out. Give you the
You'll help us
full
out.
tour.
You've invested thousands of platinum pieces into this particular event, right?
I want to kill the things.
Like, sir,
I'm trying, goddammit!
You just
Shut
said
the
you may
fuck
also
up.
die, right?
Let me kill the things. All of you.
Quintus says yes. So do the rest of us. Fucking go.
Come on, Quintus. Let's live a little bit, yes?
I've got at least 21 minutes to keep talking. That's all I'm...
Piece of shit. We're not friends.
Look, we'll help you out. We'll save you at the last minute, given that you have literally no other choice to fill that spot, if you fund our quest to take down the Twilight Four.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh yeah, it's like the best thing I've got going.
Would you
How many
like
of
an
us can help
intimidation
them?
check from Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, give me an
Whoa.
intimidation check.
I got a 39 for diplomacy.
Alright, is coerce fine here?
Yes, this is a coerce.
Yay!
Wait, that's Rose. No, I was talking about Ian.
Oh, am I supposed to roll? How much
Yeah.
charisma do I have, Sam? Can I
I
have
don't
15 charisma?
I just want to see you rolling that 20 against Matt, just to coerce him into just getting things to move along. Or
I
more
got a
so just to
45.
coerce other people to shut up so things can move along.
You don't have to coerce me. I want you to get here as well.
Alright, cool. Let's do a fight. Come on. Let's go. We'll
Well,
tell
I
them we're
thought the
fucking
game was keep
invincible.
talking and nobody explodes. So if we
God.
stop,
I
what
fucking
happens?
exploded.
I love that game.
Dude, we should play sometime. I'm sick at it.
Well, Bill does actually run a Twitch channel where he does party games.
It's true.
Yeah, come along. Dude, I would, keep talking.
Maybe
until
we
they
could
explode.
talk
It's
about
fucking
that
great.
later.
Yeah, we could. All right.
No.
What do you need from us? Where do you need us to be?
Look, you'll be participating with a couple of the other groups, but I'll get you set up with the East Quarter now. If you could put the badges away, it'll put everyone a little bit more at ease. But
Pleasure.
otherwise,
Hand my badge to Lenore.
Lenore tucks it away in her pocket.
Mm-hmm.
as you do.
I
Now,
hand
as for-
I hand my gun to Lenore.
Your gun.
Badges and guns, boys.
Oh, badges and gun. Nice. Nice.
As for funding your little escapades to bring down the Twilight Four, now that's the butcher.
Yeah, already
Yes.
done that one.
Yeah, check, done
yep,
that one.
Already done. We did that.
So you're hunting the rest of them, are you?
Yeah.
We are.
See, I could use that.
You could use that. How could you use that? No, wait, don't tell me. We don't have time. No, you
Fucking-
tell me. No,
You
you
could
tell
be
me.
the headlining promoter of that. I sort of shrug. You could take numbers on it.
Also, we killed
Well.
an elder god.
That's not very interesting.
Slowing that out there.
He kind of looks over all of you, and look, you're level 11 by this point. There is a certain air of proficiency or power amongst you, and you're just like, yeah,
Fragment of an elder god? I don't know.
I'm not going to argue with that. Not going to argue with that at all.
I think the butcher's the more impressive out of the two.
Absolutely. You would be able to organize a fight with her, would you?
Uh,
Like, bring her to the arena, go for another tussle with her?
I don't think she would be particularly useful, seeing as she doesn't have any of the meat things.
she
Blood
wasn't
bath.
much of a. Yeah. She just mostly had a bunch of funds that were terrifying.
I
But
mean,
for
I
some
could
reason,
get a cleaver.
No, as in French, as in we
God,
mean
no,
literally
it's not
flayed
13.
beans.
It's 9:13.
But look, you go, you prep. Like I said, try to put on the download, get the Star Watch, will make everyone nervous. And look, if you're looking for something, if they sniff the Star Watches around here, they're probably just going to collapse and move on.
It hurt. I've been keeping my microphone muted because I'm trying not to talk. But that would be a good thing.
Yeah, right.
If they moved on and decided not to hit the biggest civilian target possible, we would prefer that. But we're still gonna fight your fucking game. I want some combat.
Yes, but then you'll lose all your leads then.
Yeah, we can pick them up again. But yeah. Whatever, sure. No, it's cool. Let's go.
You get my point. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
So, in getting dressed, getting ready. Now, are any of you actually changing your outfits at all?
No, I don't.
I want
think I need to do
to
that.
project persona myself so that I'm a bull wrangler.
Right?
Okay.
Yes.
A matador?
Red,
Conquistador or whatever?
Yeah.
Matador,
Red cape
yeah.
and everything.
There's a reason I always remember that. But yeah. So, Matador, Quintus, you're not altering your outfit whatsoever?
No, I don't think so.
Is
How about
any-
a big? How about I charcoal your helmet so that it's black and imposing?
All right, that sounds good.
All right.
I
Yep.
get mud and slather it over Quintus's breastplate.
Thank you.
All
There we
right,
go.
nice.
I make
How
sure
you-
to harden it so that it doesn't look like you can see any of the engravings or
Mhm.
raised bits. So
Yeah.
it looks like a regular muddy breastplate.
Oh, project persona. Wait, is your breastplate magical? That doesn't work. Yeah,
I
it
don't
is, isn't
think
it?
so.
You
It
got
is.
runes
I don't
on
know.
it, bro. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't work.
Also, the helmet absolutely resists the charcoaling.
All right, fine then, helmet. Have your fucking say. Everyone is.
Like, even as you go to touch it with the charcoal.
No, it's cool. Yep.
Yep,
It's cool.
all right.
Whatever.
Losis apparently has a thing about personal space. I'm sorry,
I
Rose.
apologize. Yep. Nope.
You
that's
need to
fine.
ask first, Rose.
Sir, it's more about the charcoal. I don't want to be dirty. All
Okay.
right.
Let's go.
So, not talking to anyone in the waiting room? No? No? No?
I
Just
literally
turn
set an
fuck off.
acid trap on our entire thing, just trying to get clear quickly. Fuck
All
the rest of
right. Eventually, a caller kind of comes over to you guys and goes, "All right, you're up next."
it. Let's go.
He
Who's hyped?
leads you down a corridor, And like any movie with Coliseum, it's a long, long corridor, at least 15 feet across. Nice. I'll get that diplomacy check from you. Yeah, right. And you start going down, and as you do, you kind of hear the roaring of the crowd starting to amp up more and more. More cheering, more clapping as you approach. Eventually, you come out into the natural sunlight, into a massive coliseum. Sand and dirt as far as the eye can see, and various obstacles that have been placed and knocked down, and have seen better days, but definitely a place to perform for the ages. You're led over to a particular section, as are several other groups. The caller explains, look, we have a couple of matches going on at the same time. This isn't the main event, but you're kind of being... Stay in this area if you can, and try not to cross over with any of the other fights, okay?
What?
Got it.
He kind of gestures over to a bunch of fighters a good 60 feet away. There's a couple of archers, and they're just kind of testing their bows, and a guy has a sword and shield, and he's getting ready to go. It's like, yeah, so try not to cross over with them, okay? There's a couple matches going around, so the people in the stands can all see you, right?
And this is like wrestling, right? Like put on a good show.
Put on a good show, yes. Wrestling? I don't know, are you a grappler?
I mean, like
He could be.
He kind of... He starts looking down his clipboard and goes, you might want to reconsider the grappling. But... So, about to start, warm up, stretches, and he quickly dashes out.
Pleasant chat.
With that,
I loved him. He got right to the fucking point. Best character so far.
you start to hear the stomping of feet in a rhythm, just a continuous thumping one after the other, as the crowd seems to be revving up for something. A man kind of walks to the center of the Coliseum, and he announces that the preliminary games for the Blood City will be starting very soon. Clerics of Gorm will be standing by to heal anyone who is brutally maimed, but otherwise, he hopes that the crowd enjoys themselves. With that, you hear the twin gates in front of you start to open. And these are truly massive, a good 20 feet across each. And you start to hear a thump, then a scrape, and you see something spark. And it's just kind of this rhythm, stomp, drag, spark, little flames kind of sparking out. And you see these massive creatures, 8 legs, black, slick oil, kind of just lumber their way out. It's not in a rush, it's just a slow, deliberate, gracious movement like lions, but twice as big. And I will pull you over.
Ah. Those are unpleasant.
Unpleasant? I think they're
They look
cuties.
fun.
how fun.
Am I able to imbibe the Dracart mutagen whilst we're watching them approach?
Yep, no, you absolutely can.
Wonderful. I offer one to the detective.
I'll take that.
You could do any last minute preparations that you want here.
Quintus, are you willing to be in close combat this session? Or is this combat?
Very, very soon.
Sure.
Okay. Both of them have reach of 5 feet, but they both do quite decent damage, so get him in range and they'll slice.
Who wants a close up?
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Let's
I'm
fuck.
also going to hide.
Are you gonna hide?
Yep.
Alright, I'm rolling initiative.
Now, regarding initiative, This will kind of be based on what you want to do for your starting actions. So, for instance, if your first action, Rose, is casting a spell,
Yep.
then I want you to roll a cult for it. Quintus, if you want to be doing a trip, I want you to be doing athletics. That kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I think mine was probably the doing an inspiring martial stance, so it's probably that diplomacy.
Yep.
For some reason, I can't get an aura to aura. Ah, yep, I got it.
All right. So your diplomacy check from earlier was the 25.
Correct. It'll
I'll
be
take a
27 because of my whatever you call it.
I'll take a 35 for initiative with improved initiative.
All right. I'll bring up these boys.
I'm just.
Oh, wait. Can I not haste Quintus as part of our preparations as they're closing the distance?
They haven't even started charging yet.
That's okay. I'll take a couple less rounds. I'm just gonna slap him with it as they're getting near.
No, that's fine.
You got a villain point.
Aww. Thank you.
That wasn't me.
I know it wasn't.
Nick, are you sleeping with the enemy again?
Yes.
We'll do these as GM rolls.
All right, I was hiding. Skills. Initiative. Stealth.
Matt, how about D6 plus 3 for remaining rounds of haste when they eventually decide to charge? Is that cool?
Yep, that's cool. Oh, nice, Halcyon.
7 rounds of
Yay!
haste.
Now, Rose, you got a...
35.
I will be next to a pillar because I need something to hide behind.
And they got something...
Bill, what did you do?
Have
you
a sweet, inspiring martial stance and tried to rev the crowd up behind us.
Oh, nice. Are you gonna roll for initiative, brother?
Yeah, I rolled already.
I'm gonna alter
okay.
it, though. And Mata?
I am summoning, so I used
Arcana?
Arcana. I got a 28.
Just have to alter them. There we go. All right. Halcyon, you're
Yeah.
first.
And they're nowhere fucking near me.
What you
Right.
doing?
I am going to sneak.
Sneak?
Yep, because literally no point not to do it.
Literally no point not.
So you're gonna want another stealth roll, aren't you?
If you're trying to stealth away from him.
No, I'm trying to stealth towards them. Shit.
Do it.
I don't get a choice. It's that is the thing.
So,
that's what I'm saying.
Will they
Move
see
up.
it? Probably.
That's up to them, but are you taking cover?
Yes.
So, first action, sneaking. Second action, taking cover. You have an action left.
I shall ready a strike.
Ready a strike? You only have one action left.
Oh, I was right. It's 2 actions, isn't it?
Yep.
Nothing.
You good?
Yeah,
Draw weapons?
they're already drawn.
Alright.
I was
Rose, what you
expecting
doing?
them to be much further up.
First thing I'm doing.
Yep.
Pull down my right ear, telepathically to Halcyon. Halcyon, do you still have the last of those touch of idiocy arrows? It's a spell strike ammunition. You do.
I thought you only gave me 1.
No,
Gave
I
you
gave
two. Used one, didn't get a chance to use the second one. How do I
I don't
remember
have
this
it in
shit?
my inventory, so it's probably in a box somewhere.
No. It was was that before we switched to Foundry? Maybe.
It was. We had the last fight in Roll20.
So I'm just gonna say it's in the party loot box in the Edgewatch precinct.
Damn it, Sam. Okay. All right.
I would
All
not
right.
be carrying out a single arrow that I can't use.
Oh, you don't have a bow?
No, I've got a crossbow.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, I'm not hitting shit with it. Actually, I'm gonna toss Quintus. Quintus, you have proficiency with short bows, don't you? You know
I
what,
believe I do.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right. Who wants a buff?
I like buffs.
All right, rolling performance. Hang on, let me just do this first. So, inspire defense, lingering composition. Does that include a performance check? It doesn't. Plus 25, I think. 16,
Ooh.
41. So composition lasts 4 rounds. So we have
Nice.
4 rounds of inspire defense. All right,
Cool.
that's one action. I'll put up what that means in a second.
That's fine.
Second action. What have I got from 120 feet away? Nick, you want to haste?
I'm gonna be staying the fuck away from everything.
Aww. What
Blindness.
you doing, Rose?
I don't have any. I don't have anything. So I will just I wish I had that fucking idiocy arrow now. I will move to here with a step, and then for my last thing, I will inspire courage. Actually, you know what? That's both of my actions. So I will stay here, and then inspire courage as long as I hit Halcyon with it. Nope. Okay, I'll move this round. How do I get this? Does this work? There we go.
Mhm.
All right, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. God, they're big. The first one kind of just looks over the entire field and goes, "Ah, brother, we'll get to eat flesh today."
Oh, good, they talk. Oh, good, they talk.
They do, in fact, talk. Well,
They
They
can
can
scare him to death, right?
well,
I'm gonna get 2 of those guys.
he's not really going to be seeking out anything, which is fine. But he is going to start. Moves to there.
What the fuck?
What's up?
I'm trying to. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to draw a text box. Don't worry.
Okay. He kind of looks over to you, Quintus.
Mm-hmm.
You're awful tiny to be fighting here. What do you think you're supposed to be? What are you supposed to do against us? And he's going to use his arrogant taunt ability.
Arrogant taunt.
I need you to do a will save.
All right. Is it a mental effect?
It is a mental effect.
Wait.
It is also a fear effect, if that helps.
Each creature within 30 feet.
Ooh. So, Halcyon.
7.
30.
30?
Where do we draw the center from him? Because depending on what, I'm the only one in range.
Just move him 5 foot forward, man. If you've got it.
That'll
He'd
be
have to
another
do a
action,
step.
won't it? Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's fine. Halcyon, how'd you do?
Hasn't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet. If you want to do it. 37.
37.
Nice.
Well, that'll be a critical success. You are unaffected by this.
Hooray.
He, however, for his final action, he's just going to do a perception check.
No, that's not allowed.
He's doing a seek action.
You're too busy taunting Quintus.
He
Move
is
closer
surveying
to
his
them.
battlefield.
Roll it.
Ah! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Good thing I picked that thing up. Maybe. Where is it? Oil sensors.
Hey. Nice.
All right.
Actually, did you actually pick that up?
Yeah, I
Holy
did.
shit. Wow, I'm impressed.
Well,
I
he
didn't wanna
doesn't
pick up-
notice you then. Because it'll be against your stealth DC, and I know how high that is.
Ooh.
And it is an imprecise sense.
My stealth DC is 32.
32.
Not sure if.
It's an imprecise sense.
But does it take a? Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's all good. Delete. Yes.
Could you leave that around me too? That was an accident.
Sure thing. Okay, Mato, what are you doing?
Mara. I'm not sure how to describe it. Mara starts summoning ritual. Hands out in front of her in the sky, a ice blue portal opens up, and out comes a young white dragon.
Nice.
Oh, I've seen him before. Like over here.
That's Brutus. Oh.
So, a young white dragon?
Yeah.
Alright.
Use summon dragon.
Nice.
I could have thrown a haste on you, brother,
Oh, good.
but you didn't have to be cackling.
So, where are you dropping it?
30 feet in front of me.
So,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, and it's just like,
5,
no.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, right next to it?
Yep.
Alright, I will have a token for that next week. But, it descends from the sky, and the creature kind of looks up at the dragon and goes, ah, proper challenge. And that's you done?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's up?
Don't worry about it.
Quintus,
Am I hasted? Was that-
You are.
you are
7 rounds of
hasted.
haste.
I will activate my helmet.
Yep.
The crest upon my helmet's like red plumage turns to flames and extends down my spine. I, with a 2-step jump, leap into the sky and fly over here.
I'm sorry, what?
How tall are these things?
The creatures themselves?
Yeah.
Look, 10 to 15 feet tall?
Okay, yep, fair enough. So like hovering
Huge.
10 feet in the air. I will take a strike.
Yep.
At this thing.
So, Quintus,
Yeah.
mid-air,
Yeah.
his heels on fire, but seeming to cause him no pain whatsoever, launches into the sky and strikes.
Ugh, it's not a great roll. 27. Fuck.
I checked that against their armor class. Yeah, no, they're good. Their armor class ain't that big, but still.
Mm-hmm. I'll go again, I guess.
Did you inspire courage, Ian?
I did, yeah.
Is it a +1?
It is a +1.
+1
Does it
won't
matter?
help.
Can you please step 5 feet closer?
just, just a little bit.
I did say it earlier. If you don't want to, that's fine, but just it's the third battle this has happened. Just let them ride with somebody else. It's okay.
I cannot push him to the back. Not at the moment, anyway.
I got a 37.
That will hit.
Yeah, cool.
You strike against it and finally manage to pierce some of the scales.
Excellent. I'll do 19 damage.
19 damage. He lets out a little bit of a roar.
I will fly over here and land on the ground behind this collapsed thing.
What are you doing? Running from me?
Flying from you.
Alright, and that's you done?
Yep.
The second one. Don't worry, brother. I had this. He starts to kick his claws, one after the other. And now that you kind of got a better sight of this, the nails, the claws on them themselves look to be grinding with black metal of some sort. Natural, but rather unusual, like flint. And the oils that exude from the body just seem to be flammable of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses what I think is my favorite ability of theirs.
There it is.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Moves to there.
Mm-hmm.
Scale that out a bit. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh. This is unfortunate.
Yep.
As he does that, the trail that he left behind, slick and oil, you see him kind of just grin in that way that only dogs or beasts can do. And he just kind of flicks his claws against the oily trail that he's left behind, and you see it ignite in fire. The areas around you, Quintus, not over the top of you particularly,
Mm-hmm.
are aflame. And that is him done. Halcyon!
I'll make a reflex save then.
Yeah, it's a shame I can't move before you, because I could move you without it being your turn.
I'll take 66 damage, Matt.
Okay. 15, that's not too bad.
You
Moderately
take
low
12.
roll.
Because of Inspired Defense.
Hooray! Was I in range for Inspired Defense?
60 feet.
Yeah, nice.
Courage is 30 feet, is it?
Nope. They're both 60.
Oh,
You're
wonderful.
fine. It's all good.
They're
Right.
running away.
Are
Are they not? Okay, hang on. Let me go check.
What you doing?
we'll fix it up later. I'm going to stride to here. I take it the dragon counts as an ally, right?
Yes.
It is a
Why
60-foot emanation, Matt, so that's just wrong.
dragging me, but it's not moving me.
You're moved.
And I shall make a strike. And because of gang up, he is flat-footed against this attack. Where's
Alrighty
gang?
then.
Where is gang up? There it is. Right. Stabby stab stab.
Do it, do it, do
Like
it,
it.
do it.
I
As
go.
that dude moved past us, could
Yep.
I have made an attack of opportunity?
Yes. It was fucking teasing you then. 24 will not be enough to
could've-
hit.
I seem to have some connection issues.
Yeah, it's not popping up on our end.
Oh, drat! It's that time of the night again.
Well, it is getting to that time in general. So, did you want to push through with your turn, or we're going to end it there?
I'm waiting for the results to show up. Okay, there's a 24. Well, that was garbage. I am going to take a parry action and gain a circumstance bonus to my armor class.
That's fair. So, move, stab, parry. Rose.
Oh, is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. Quintus, for fuck's sake. I need you to be close. Lenore's gonna use her independent action. Oh, no. So many actions to grab them.
Sorry.
It's okay, brother. I just wish you'd let me know you weren't gonna be staying in range. They would have just ridden on Elias. Alright, first things first, synesthesia. Actually, yeah, let's just burn it straight out of the gate.
Yep.
Synesthesia. Inspire courage is gone. Alright,
I
so
believe in you.
synesthesia. Matt, I'll take a will save from the one next to Halcyon.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to call it for the night, aren't we? Oh. It's okay, we were gonna call it, like, not that long anyway.
Yeah, no, it's not rolling for me either now.
Alright, call it. It's my go.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we're starting to have connection issues. It sucks, but it happens. We have been going for about 3 hours, but with the fight finally begun in the Coliseum for the Blood Bowl games, our stalwart heroes face down against two what are known as Eberox. Violent creatures that were captured during the Radiant Siege not too far long ago within the Demon Flesh Crusade, and have now been set against them. But I will call it there for the evening. I'm just going to sign out from the stream. So, they're making progress, they're doing well. I would have liked to have ended it on a brighter note, but that's all good. Now, if you've just signed in the last couple of hours, or you've missed some of the session, the VOD for this will be up tomorrow morning, probably around 11 o'clock local. Otherwise, you can always catch me on the socials. Thank you, Bill, as always, for posting those up. But yes, otherwise, you can catch me on Twitter if you ever want to talk, or on the YouTubes. I am planning on putting some videos out, but I'm not sure when they'll be actually coming. Otherwise, this has been Tabletop Obscura presenting Agents of Edgewatch for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VT10, which I actually really love, and with sound by Skirnscape, which I forgot to put the trademark up, but whatever. Otherwise, I hope you've had a good day, a good evening, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, we are the storytellers.